What up, everybody? Welcome to the Baja. I'm your host, Theo, the Great Pinson. I would introduce my co-host, but we got to address the elephant in the room. Washington, way to get that shit done.
Oh, my God.
Way to get that shit done.
I need to go back on vacation.
I'm so proud of y'all, man. It was an unbelievable feeling. Gonzalez, you had my heart stop for a second when the ball hit the damn crossbar. I mean, not crossbar, the goalpost. Jesus Christ, you had me stressed out. But we got it done. Shout out to T and Buffalo getting it done. Shout out to the Ravens, my boy Ray getting it done. Cam,
you already know,
not here today here in Colorado. He's sick because the Cowboys suck and they ain't make the playoffs, so he ain't show up
And
today.
McCarthy's out now.
Did he get fired?
Yeah. They split ways or whatever. I don't know.
Parted ways.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
Yeah.
Do they go get Deion? Ooh.
Deion said he ain't leaving Colorado.
Hey, that's a bunch of horse shit. That's some BS right there. I'll tell you that right now. Nah, man, welcome to the Baja. We're back 2025. T's first show back since he was gone in Buffalo. Thanks for coming back, my brother. We got my boy Raymond Felt here, fellow champ, North Carolina great. Bonaventure, great. Him and Lethal Shooter. If y'all didn't know, him and Lethal Shooter were roommates, great friends, great competitors. They do things at a high level. T raves about them all the time, loves them. And we can't say nothing but Lethal, keep doing your thing.
What type of time are you on this morning,
No,
bro?
I'm just asking.
I mean, what do we have to talk about, man? Shit.
They should have never let me be the host.
No.
They should have never let me run the show because we about to have a good time on here. I'll tell you that right now. Because guess what? Y'all know what we doing here. We don't waste no time. We get straight to the Baja, and I'm going to start it off today. Guys, my man had an oblique injury, and he got straight to the Baja with a cool 35-piece on Milwaukee. I got Paolo Banchero, or some people call him Paolo Banchero. He is getting to his spots. He's comfortable, not afraid of nobody. Your first game back is against Giannis, the Greek freak, and you do that to him?
Hey, listen, man, this kid is going to be special, man. He's already shown it. He's already proven it. And this team is going to be very dangerous now that they have him back. And then when they get Wagner back, listen, this is a team that nobody in the East wants to see in the playoffs. I'm telling you that right now. They don't want to see this team.
Hey, the Magic are good.
Yeah.
Magic are really good.
The Magic are a really good team.
They're still a 4 seed even after all those injuries.
That's what's crazy.
All those injuries, and they're still
winning.
Because they play hard for him.
Yes.
I mean, you can't discount that.
Yeah.
He's done a great job. Paulo is like, you watch the clips, like they got to play in their heels because as soon as he gets downhill, it's night-night. You saw what he did to PG.
Jesus Christ.
A bump Euro, send him to the ground, lay.
PG should have walked off and went right to the weight room, started doing some push-ups or something.
PG said he bored playing the 5.
Hey, shit, boy.
He's struggling. Shit. But I like this Orlando team, man. I like this Orlando team a lot. They play hard, like T said, but they play the right way. And guess what? We seen the recipe. OKC, they all guard. Orlando, they all guard. They all want to guard. They all want to stop their defender. They all take everything personal. And for a guy like, and I want to give a shout out to Cole Anthony, for him to approach this season the way he has after getting paid is a true ultimate pro. Because right now, it's his show. He had 30 last night.
No, Cole, what he said, he made a comment. He said he wasn't treating her right.
Yeah.
And everybody thought he was talking about a female. He was talking about, Miss Wilson. I wasn't treating her right.
Yeah.
He said, but, I listened to her, I listened to her problems. I listened to what she was complaining about. And he said it, and it worked out for me. That was funny, young fella. I like that. I like that. That was funny.
There's something in that water in Carolina that does something.
He from from up there.
He from the city.
He is from the city.
Yeah, he from the city.
He is from the city.
We have all spring water.
What is? Let me see something right quick. We're not talking about Orlando anymore. What's Orlando's ceiling this year?
They ceiling? is to get out of the first round.
Okay.
I think they could give the Knicks problems healthy.
Yeah. No,
Right?
don't get me wrong. I feel like they get anybody in the East problems.
Yeah.
Because if you get them two guys back,
Who can they not beat?
I think it'd be tougher than to beat Boston in a 7-game series.
I don't think they can beat Boston. I don't think they can beat Cleveland.
In a 7-game series, it'd be tough.
The Knicks
It'd be tough.
are going to be. I don't.
We're going to talk about them.
I don't know.
Don't worry about it. I think you're right. I think Boston and Cleveland.
Yeah.
I think those are the two teams they can't beat. They can beat anybody else.
Yeah. Indiana, though.
Indiana's playing a lot better.
Indiana's hooping.
Like, Indiana
is hooping.
Indiana just whooped Cleveland now.
And I'm going to say this, though.
And what's his name? Only had 2 points. Tyrese.
Okay.
How much, because I know we're kind of getting off track, but this is to go into it. Can Orlando beat Philly with Embiid, though?
Yes. Who's the biggest? I mean, Embiid's is a massive mismatch, but I think Orlando on the other side, you got 2 mismatches. You got like who's going to guard Franz? Who's going to guard Paolo?
Well, they got bodies. They got bodies they can throw at him to
Philly
get,
got a lot
to
of
get
bodies.
fouls. No, I'm talking about.
You talking about-
No, I'm talking about Orlando. Orlando got
But
a lot
they
of
just
bodies
lost-
to
they-
throw at Embiid.
But they lost
Who's got
Wagner
Philly
for the
got?
year.
Who's
They lost
Philly
Wagner,
got?
but you still got what you call it over there, Sills.
Philly
I mean,
ain't
you
got-
got Caleb, you got
Yeah, those are
Kelly, you got
those are skinny bodies.
those are skinny
That-
bodies. You right. You right.
Paolo can
France.
buy Franz.
Honestly, they get Franz back. Shh.
But I think Philly's gonna get better. I think Philly's gonna keep getting better. I think Tyrese is gonna, his percentages are gonna start to go up. Philly's gonna.
Yeah.
I think Philly be in the mix, and like you don't want to see Philly.
That's
if
the
you're-
worst.
All of a sudden, Philly's like a 9 seed. You got to see them
they're gonna,
early.
They're gonna play Cleveland or Boston first
know.
round. It's gonna
They
be
got to
like,
get
what the fuck?
call it though. They got to get PG more involved.
Yeah.
They have to. I'm sorry.
No, you
for
do.
y'all to go for them to go to a high level, they got to get him to play to be in PG. Right now, he don't even play like he's happy.
Mm-hmm.
He's just sitting in the corner.
No, I know.
He don't look like he don't look like he
He's
want to
sitting
be
in the
there
corner.
at all.
That ain't what he do. I mean, he ain't never played since he been in the league. Sitting in the corner and just let them do their thing.
Right.
And that's kind of what you see.
Yeah.
Tyrese Maxey is coming off screens doing his thing, got all control. And then when Embiid played, he's just trying to pick and pop.
Yeah.
A little jab step.
And he's still he's been out so much and in and out. Like he still doesn't have his rhythm.
Yeah, for sure. Ray, that's enough about Orlando so far.
No,
I love your to the Baja.
Yes, sir.
Who you got?
Josh Allen? What?
Russ.
Oh,
Russell Westbrook, baby. I mean, Denver should be happy they got this man. Look at him, man. He does everything. He just plays with a passion. And to me, Jokic loves to play with this man. I went to the game the other night when they played against Dallas. And just the way they play off each other, Russ gets that ball and still pushes the ball at a high level.
Who's that
at
he
his
just passed
age
the
right
ball
now.
to?
Huh?
Who's that he just passed
I
the
don't know
ball
who
to?
that guy
Jalen
is.
Pickett.
That shit
He's from
Pickett.
Rochester.
That shit was ugly as hell.
Hey, don't do that. He's in the league. Okay, go.
That's true. Oh, that don't really mean shit.
Listen, I watched this man do that 4 times against Dallas. Pass the ball in the post to Jokic, and they try to double team Jokic. He cuts to the basket and got a dunk.
When
I
Dallas
saw that
up
4
20?
times.
Yes,
Dallas was up
pounding
like
them.
16, 18, something like that,
Yep.
and lost the game.
Listen, major shout out to Russell Westbrook.
Major shout out.
We're not gonna on this show. Everybody else is haters of Russell Westbrook.
No, ain't no hate over here.
Ain't no hater over here. Russell Westbrook, I don't care what team he goes to, he's going to change your dynamic. He's going to change how hard y'all play. He's going to change the way y'all look at the game, because I don't know if I ever seen a game that he does not play his heart out.
No, he played hard every game. No,
I don't know if there's been one game I've seen. Russ ain't giving me everything he got.
No, he don't give you everything.
You got to respect it.
You got to respect
But I think
it.
the part that like now he's playing with Jokic, I think the part with Russ's game that everybody has always tried to dog him on is like his IQ. Like
Yeah,
he is
yeah.
not. He's an extremely smart player.
Very smart.
Yeah.
Right. And
Smart.
then now he's got Jokic. I think he realizes how good Jokic is. And he understands how to play off Jokic, and that's a
Listen,
quality.
And that's what I was gonna say. He did something so beautiful. He got 3 transition layups. You know what Jokic did? Jokic just went and just kind of just slid like this, slid in front of the defenders, and Russ just went right around him, laid the ball up. He did that 3 times in transition, just taking off full speed down the court. And Jokic so smart that he took 2 guys with him, and he went to the basket and laid the ball up. He did that 3 times the other night.
Yeah, the gravity that Jokic is always going to pull now. Russ can get downhill, play off it. 54%, I think, in his last 10 from the field. That's incredible.
Incredible.
And 32% from 3. Like,
and that's great for him.
Yeah.
yeah.
The guy that probably shoots, what, 25%?
That's all you need.
I'm just saying. He's
Like
So
if
now
Russ-
you got 2 guys, though.
Yeah.
So he's averaging, I think, in the last 10, like 8 assists, right? And Jokic averages, what, 29 assists a game, some shit like that? So now you have 2 guys averaging.
It's sick. It's sick. I would say this, like, what's their ceiling?
They still missing another guy. I saw that the other night. They don't make a lot of shots. They miss a lot of open shots. They get, Watson, Braun, and what's the guy, the kid that went to Gonzaga? I can't think of his
And that's
name.
weird because he can shoot.
Man, listen, they get
Julius
open.
Strawther.
Jokic is getting double teamed.
Yeah.
If you don't double team, he's going to destroy you. So they're coming, and everybody knows
They
he's a
need
great
to
passer.
look and find a Caldwell Pope.
They got to get a shooter, bro. They got to.
They need a shooter and another wing defender
There you go.
that can guard people. That's what they're missing.
Yeah. It's
Never count Jokic out.
Never. Yeah, you can't.
no, you can't.
You
And
can't.
like I said, I think because of Jokic and Russ, they're a trade away.
Yeah.
I don't know what. It's hard to determine what. You don't know it till it happens, but
Jamal Murray don't look like he's here.
you saw it live.
I saw it in person.
You
He
saw
don't
it
look
in
like
person.
he's here, bro. He don't even look like the same person, even attacking on offense. Something ain't right. Something going on. I don't know if
I
he's
don't
not
think
happy there no more.
I
or-
still don't think he's healthy.
You think that's what it is?
What did it look like to you?
He's a little slower.
He had no
He is
step.
a little slower. He is that. He is that now.
You
Can't
trade
get
him?
by nobody. He can't get by
Do
nobody.
you trade him?
What's he worth right now?
That's the problem.
Yeah. His value is not the same as it was 2 years ago.
Shit, his value ain't the same as what last year. You could have got more for him last year, just off the strength of coming off the chip.
He's making a lot of money.
He's making a lot of money.
Tons.
Nobody's paying
That's
him
the
money.
problem.
So I don't know though. Somebody might take a chance on him. Somebody might.
Man, I would say this. This isn't on there though. But we'll just go to NBA headlines. Don't put nothing up yet, Peter. Detroit Pistons are balling.
Okay. Which color? Cade Cunningham is showing
Cade
everybody.
Cunningham's an all-star.
He's showing everybody.
He's top 10 player in the league right now.
Cade Cunningham is
The goods.
balling right
Against
now.
anybody. I don't care who he play against. He is a hooper, bro.
Man.
And we never looked at it because they always had this bad record. They getting beat every night. But now they got some success. You looking at this kid like, but this kid, think about it, he was doing this last year. Be real.
Oh, when he's healthy, he's as good as it gets.
Bro, his size, strength, pace.
He's a mismatch. He can play in ball screens
Every night.
He can see over everything. You want to play him with somebody smaller. He's gonna post you up. He's got that.
He got everything.
He's
He got all-
efficient, smart, heady. He's a leader. Like
Bro.
he's got his head on straight.
Shout out to JB Vickerstaff. Ain't that his name?
Yeah.
I'm tripping. Make sure
Another coach that finds ways to make players want to play for him.
But then got fired after being what, a three seed.
3 playoffs.
But
now Cleveland's even better.
And Cleveland's even
But
better.
sometimes
Though.
you need
got
a
it.
new
There you
like
go.
person in
There you
the.
go. It's not that he's
Yeah.
a bad coach. Obviously,
No.
not a bad coach because he got a job
Yeah.
right
You need
away.
a new voice.
He got a
You
job
want a
right
little
away.
new voice.
There you
But
go.
the Thompson twins, hey, you talk about
Golly.
elite defenders.
Shit,
Oh,
both of them.
My goodness, the dunk he had, the alley-oop dunk that didn't count, he was up above the school. Like those two.
You talking about 2 kids that just got something that everybody
Oh
else
my,
don't.
good God! They just guard people. They do a great. They're gonna be a problem.
Bro,
Yes.
Detroit's 20-19.
Yeah.
They're gonna make the playoffs, and they're gonna be an issue because Cade Cunningham.
Are they better than the Heat?
Right
They're
now,
better
yeah.
than the Heat.
Right now they are.
Cade Cunningham, you walk on the floor right now, all right, go all the way down the East, right? If Orlando plays Detroit, who's the best player on the floor?
Orlando plays Detroit.
Right now,
Cade.
Is Cade the best player on the floor?
Cade's the best player on the court.
I
him-
think it's close, but
between him and Paolo, yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
right.
you said Orlando.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's close.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, it
We're
is
talking
close.
40s, 10 and 10s.
Yeah.
Triple doubles, like with 40 points.
As far as impact for their team,
He's unbelievable.
Cade.
I'm telling
Because
you.
they're not where they are without Cade. And the
Where's
thing
he?
is,
He's from where? Oh shit. He from here, ain't he?
here we fucking go. All right, let's get to it. NBA headlines. First, we got Cleveland versus OKC game. Best game of the season. Elite bump. Everyone in the game got to the Baja, except Donovan kind of struggled a little bit, and they still won, which was positive for Cleveland.
He ain't struggling on that move, though.
No, he ain't struggling on that one. He didn't struggle on that shot either, did he? Damn.
I tell you who didn't struggle.
Yeah. Hey,
At number 2.
Never struggles.
guys, I called Ray, and I said, oh, no, that might have been after the Knicks game. But he's so good, Shay.
God.
Like, everything's so easy. Everything's at his pace and no one else's. You can't speed him up. He's going to get to any spot that he wants to.
On anybody.
On anybody you can think of.
Anybody.
And, bro, that was an elite basketball game.
I guess when you playing 1-on-1, when you playing 1v1 against Lou Dort every day, I guess you know.
Yeah.
What? They caused so many turnovers. When they decided to strap up, what they did to the Knicks was atrocious.
That was sick.
Atrocious.
That was sick work.
All of them play defense.
Is this a finals preview?
It could be. It could be. I mean,
I
Boston's
always
still
want
the
to see
team
like
to beat, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna you got to
Boston.
beat them first.
You got to beat Boston.
I agree.
That's
I
still
like
the team to beat.
Cleveland. I like the way they pop the ball moves. They play good basketball. They're totally, OKC can lock you up. Cleveland offensively is a problem, and then they got those Mobley and
Twin
Allen.
Tower-
yeah.
the Twin Towers down there.
And you can't, like, defensively, they're tough too.
Yeah.
Man, I would like to see it, though.
I'll let
I
you see
definitely
it,
need to
too.
see that.
But Cleveland, OKC, those are 2 cities in the finals. Boy, I'm just saying.
Sick work.
Charles wouldn't want to go.
Charles don't got to go to that one. They don't do finals.
Oh, that's right. That's
They don't
right.
do finals. But all I'm saying is, first of all, it'd be big time for the cities.
Mm-hmm.
But it is. I'm with you. I got to see Boston be beat.
Mm-hmm.
Until Boston gets beat, they're the king. And and my thing is too is like we're always attracted to the new, right? Always attracted to the new. Just because Boston beating the brakes off of people don't mean they ain't good no more.
Man,
People forget. I'm like, bro.
I don't know why they forgetting. They better not forget. They'll see in the playoffs.
Yeah.
All they doing is coasting right now. Make sure everybody's
Exactly.
going to be healthy. Coasting, stay around the 2nd and 3rd place.
Yeah.
And you'll see.
But Cleveland's for real.
Not Cleveland's
Yeah,
for real.
Cleveland's an issue.
Yeah.
Cleveland's a legit threat. Boston knows that though.
You know
Because
what
the
also-
Twin Towers is an issue.
Yeah, but they got Todd Jerome off the bench.
Man, he
Wow.
cooked in that
Strus.
OKC game.
Shrews, what's your boy?
Karis LeVert.
Like, they got a bench.
They got a bench that can
They're
start
deeper, I
And
think,
Jordan
than
Yang
Boston.
is one of the highest IQs in the NBA
Without question.
and can shoot.
and can shoot that pill. He makes plays that I'm just like, he like me out there.
What's
You're
that?
crazy. Shut up. What's that? All right, little ass. That's why you get posted up all the time.
That's how you don't have them pickup.
Oh,
That's
my
right there.
God. Here
You
you,
know?
go, bro. Cleveland, they won 15. Well, before the show started, we was like, they won 15 in a row. Then they fucked around and lost to Indiana last night. Shout out to Indiana. Y'all hooping too. But we're going to do a little film review on these That's the difference. Look at that. That's without thinking. I know where Jay is.
These cuts though, Mobley's made two ghost cuts out the corner.
Yeah.
Is that David Robinson and Tim Duncan?
What?
You know what I mean. Not playing wise. But
Hey, what's
just
up with
saying,
y'all Carolina
the
boys
Twin
today?
Towers though? Come on, I know they ain't like them two. But
That's
I'm saying,
like,
as far as the Twin Towers, how they play off each other.
No,
They play up to the
That's
really
more
well.
like Rasheed Wallace
play
and
better
who was the
than-
big white guy y'all had back in the day at Carolina? Number 45, Zuen. He was a one guy.
Oh, Eric Montrose?
No.
Oh.
Rest in peace. He was
Yeah,
man.
I know.
No, they had another.
Who you
Rasheed
talking
Wallace played with who? Number 45. We're gonna figure it out one day. Big white guy. That's more of their comparisons.
That's on Ray, bro.
Huh?
That's way back. This way back for me.
Yeah, you weren't even born
I
back
wasn't
then.
even born. Thought about.
I know.
I wasn't even
That's
thought
when
about it yet.
that's
what's crazy.
that's when the Redskins were good.
That's what who?
The Redskins were good back
We the
then.
Commanders. Play the clip one more time, huh? I mean, not huh, Peter. This is my thing.
Right here, cut.
Look at the
cut.
difference.
Good pass.
When everybody goes and watch NBA basketball, look at the difference between this and everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Corner always filled if it's a baseline drive, right?
Yep.
Pick and roll, pop,
Pump fake.
ball fake,
Mm-hmm.
work the dunker. Just stay there. You don't got to move. Corner field if the guy sinks down into the big's legs. There's
But
all-
it's their movement. Like
Yeah, it's
if you
crazy.
go back to do it to what Strus did.
Go back a little bit.
Keep going one more. Right here. Like this is the stuff, and I try to tell it to look. Watch what Strus does. He takes this help right out. Boom. I'm gonna
Yep.
go corner.
Yep.
Right now they're like, look at the coverages. They're like,
Yeah.
damn. Scotty's
Yeah.
like, damn. I'm supposed to be.
Because they don't understand when Strus gets at that corner, that takes away that extra defender.
That left hand pass is sick.
That's tough.
And then they
Nah,
got
this
dudes
is
that
how
got
you
a
can really
bag.
do that. Yeah. Who's that? Grady Dick?
That's wild.
Take that. Huh?
That's insane.
I know, that's Hong's favorite player, Grady Dick.
No, they said Garland got dick bleeding. Some shit on that clip.
That's insane.
Wow.
That's insane.
Look at that.
What are we talking about?
Also, it's
Look at
Serge
that.
Zwicker.
It's good basketball. Look at that.
Whoa, yeah. What's his name?
Serge Zwicker.
Serge Swiker. Thank you.
The fact that he thought I was going to remember Serge
Yes.
Schweiker.
But the thing is like
Serge.
their bigs are really good passers.
Yes.
So they can play in short rolls, both of them.
Yes.
And they're both lob threats.
I
They
agree.
both throw the lob to each other.
It's right. But then Mobley has that. He can shoot. He can stretch it out for
And he
you.
put it on the
He's
floor,
got
too.
some. Yeah, they got mismatch attackers. They
Said
are
it.
a
Said
problem.
it this summer. He was the key.
Hey, Ray. Hey, me and Ray made some great calls this summer, bruh. Great calls. Tyler wasn't with us yet because he said he had to train. I don't know who the fuck he training.
That's true.
But we gonna go. Hey, Hong, let me ask you this. Let me know. How do they do all-stars? The reserves are anybody. It doesn't have to be position-based, right? The first 5 are position-based, correct? Or is it not like that this year?
Oh no, I've been coaching 4th grade and 5th grade basketball.
Yeah. T got his ass whooped this weekend.
No,
just
we
if anybody
didn't.
wanted
No,
to
you
know.
didn't see it. I posted on it was on my story. You must have seen it. We did. We got like a trophy like this, probably $10.
That's tough. That's
really
super
great.
tough.
So, yeah, they're just votes. They're not based off position.
Not off position this year. Cavaliers. They get 4 all-stars. Me and Ray talked about this. What you think?
They get 4.
4?
4. They got a possibility to get 4 this year.
They get
Paolo
4.
can't be an all-star. You missed too much. Is that right?
If he misses a certain amount of time, yeah, he can't. Well, for the All-Star game, I don't think that counts. I think it's the
Oh, that's just getting
Is it
paid.
12 all-stars?
NBA.
Or
It's 12?
All NBA.
all the NBA stuff. Yeah,
12, right?
you got to take somebody off that team. They
What,
4th
Cleveland?
seed.
You got to have somebody off Orlando.
Got to have somebody off Orlando. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Paulo, I think Paulo probably
Okay,
makes
so
the
you
cut.
got the 2 from Boston.
Oh,
and
wait.
are we
Paulo been out since like the first.
I know that.
That
But
was early.
so then you take nobody because
All
France
right,
is
so
out.
what are you going to say about Derek White?
That
What is he averaging?
18 maybe.
But he guards people at like such a high level.
No, man, shit.
Oh, my God.
It means something to us. To us.
Huh?
I think it means something to us. I agree with you.
Do
So-
so you telling me Jaylen Brown makes it this year? Or does Derek White?
He's going to get voted. Doesn't he get voted in?
Huh?
You don't think he gets? I think Jaylen Brown gets voted in. By
No,
the
voted in is first.
It's the first.
Is the starters.
So
Voted is just the starters.
I think
you know
Jaylen
what's
Brown
crazy? LaMelo's going to be a starter.
he's not gonna be a starter. Jalen not gonna be a starter.
That's what's crazy.
Tatum
bro.
gonna be the starter. Tatum gonna get voted in.
Tatum, Ball,
Derek White is
Giannis.
averaging 16.
Giannis. Donovan
who?
Mitchell.
He won't be a starter.
He won't start though.
Y'all don't think so? Cat then.
Cat.
Cat
Oh,
gonna
how
be a
about
starter.
Brunson?
Cat gonna be a starter.
Well, they're not getting 4. They can't get 4.
Yeah, you can't
The
get
Knicks
4.
get
If not
2.
one's a starter, they're not getting 4.
The Knicks get 2.
Let's go through the standings.
Boston gets 1 or 2.
Let's go through the standings. Cleveland, they're the number 1 seed. They got to get somebody. So
They gonna get
somebody's
3.
going to be. They'll get 2.
They gonna get 3. I think they're gonna put Mobley in there.
Boston's going to get 2 for sure. Jaylen Brown, Jayson Tatum, all-stars.
Yeah,
That's
I think so.
that's no
But
brainer.
if you
Knicks
tryna-
get 2. They get Jalen Brunson and Carl. That's 4.
Do Indiana get
Orlando, they get
one.
1. Nobody for Indiana's an all-star.
Where we at right now? This is
So
what
we
I'm
have
talking
4. 1 for Orlando. We got 5.
Do you get Giannis? Do you get Giannis?
Giannis and Dame all-stars. Name. That's 7.
Trey Young.
Trey Young.
for sure.
Cade Cunningham.
Sure.
Yeah. That's 9.
Tyrese Halliburton.
No, Tyrese.
Because if they win it, either him or Pascal.
Tyrese Halliburton is.
Remember, LaMelo's pretty much a lock.
Oh, LaMelo.
We already said
10.
LaMelo.
Right now, the voting is LaMelo and Donovan would enter right now today.
I thought you already said LaMelo.
No, we didn't.
No,
say
we
that.
didn't. So we got
didn't say
10.
that.
And then the front court is Cat, Tatum, and
Yep.
We already got them. So we had 10. So they might get 2 more. Mobley might get in.
Mobley gets an in, bro.
I like
I'm telling
that.
you that.
Mobley will get in.
And then Derek White.
Man,
Who
hey,
else you taking?
I like
Oh,
Derek.
we forgot, man. You can't do what you call it. Well, he may
Who?
not.
Who?
Bam.
Oh, who's
No.
from Miami?
Do Bam get in?
Hero?
Hero. That's the only one I could think of.
They'll take Bam before him.
So this is my thing. This is my
Hero's like
thing. No.
24 games.
Bam's struggling.
I know he is.
Bam's struggling. No, Hero will get it before Bam. This is my thing.
Ooh, who we missing? though?
The reserves are from everyone else.
Yeah,
So Mobley's getting in because they understand the impact of Mobley.
yeah.
It's a
Garland's
coaching.
averaging 20. So he's going to get over Derek White.
Okay.
So those are your last 2.
Those your last
so
2.
Cleveland will get 3.
How about Philly doesn't get anybody?
Philly don't get nobody.
Maxey, yeah, because of their record, I guess.
Their record bad.
Maxey balling, though. He averaging 20, ain't he?
That's the thing, though.
26.
He averaging 26. Yeah,
Shit.
I don't know. Tyrese might get in.
Tyrese, he might get over Garland then.
Tyrese Maxey might get in.
He might get over Garland.
And their record is getting better. They're like the 9th seed now or 10th seed.
11.
Bro, LaMelo Ball is like one of the most famous players in the league.
Yeah.
You didn't know that? He's
Not to
popular,
this
dog.
shit.
Yeah, he's popular, bro.
He is.
Kids love him.
They
Yeah.
love him, bro.
They love his sneakers, dog. I'm telling you, kids.
know.
He got to have one of the top shoes selling
He's top 10
They love his
most
shoes.
popular players in the league.
because he is a kid.
Yeah,
Think about
he
it.
is.
He's a kid, bro.
He is.
I don't know if
He
he's 21. Is he? If he is, he just turned
Yeah,
21,
He hasn't
22.
just turned 21
Yeah.
or some shit.
He's like 22 years old. He's a kid.
Man, he need to stop coming out.
Man. Nah, they
Did
won't.
you see that man? 23. Did you see that man shoot a 3 the other day off one leg?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And it was deep. I'm talking about at the hash.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
He got a stop on KD yesterday and then came down court and pulled from like.
That's what I'm talking about. That one. He shot off one leg. His leg was up.
First
He
of all-
shot it in transition. I said, what?
T, what are you saying?
Ain't nothing but nets.
LaMelo come into your gym and he shoot and he jump off the ground like that.
What am I saying?
That shit crazy, bro. How does
I'm
he
just
do
saying. All right. What else? What you want?
that? Yeah. Hey, listen,
That's
it
what you
worked for
wanna-
him.
That's what you want to work on.
Hey, what's a couple things you want to go? Like, what's
Yeah,
a couple
what do you-
moves you want to go to? I ain't going. You know, like that's the whole thing. Like,
You don't
hey,
mess with
let's-
that.
No, like
you
people
can't.
are like, man, we got to change this shot.
Nah,
Like,
you
change
can't.
what?
I'm changing nothing.
Hey,
I like that.
Out
I
there
like that.
Cooking people.
don't mess players up.
Nah, I
Don't
agree
ever
with you.
mess players up.
And let's go to the West because the West is a whole lot tougher than that East.
I like that. And guess
West is a
who
monster.
we're going to talk about first is the Memphis Grizzlies. They are number 3 in the West. They just beat Minnesota, and Minnesota had them beat.
Mm-hmm.
They just can't finish.
I tell you who better get in there, and that's Jaren Jackson.
Yeah.
Ja gonna make it because Ja popular too.
Yeah.
He's a popular player. Who, Ja?
Shade's 1, Lucas 3, Steph is 2, Kyrie's 4, and Ja's not making all the votes.
Damn. Yeah, Jaren Jackson's gonna make it. But I'll tell you this though.
They might get 2.
Is Memphis a real threat?
Yes.
To what?
That's what I'm asking.
Yes.
What are they a threat to?
Because that boy right there, not just him, but Bane, the fact that Bane is playing better now is taking their team to another level with Jaren Jackson. Nobody talks about Jaren Jackson. Jaren Jackson is getting 20 every night, 20 plus on everybody.
Yeah.
He's a center
That's at the 4.
that's like a power forward skills.
He's cooking.
He's a problem.
He's a problem.
Yeah,
He's cooking.
I don't know. I don't think. I don't know. I watch Memphis and I'm like, are they a threat to do what?
That's my thing. Like they have to get to the Western Conference Finals for me to really believe in them, and I just don't think they'll get there. I think they're a really good team. I think they're a good team.
I don't think
They're gonna make noise.
Anyway,
I think it'll be a gentleman's sweep
You
whoever
think?
they play though.
All right, you think? Say Minnesota gets the 6, Memphis gets the 3. That goes 7 games, right?
I think Minnesota beat them.
See, I think that's what I think.
because they've been there.
I think Minnesota's like there's still that locking that they don't do all the time, which in the playoffs they would do. I don't think. I mean, OKC. I don't know. Conference finals.
DiVincenzo playing better now.
Dante's playing great.
He's playing
better.
great.
He's
Playing great.
figured it out. That okay, I'm here. He was still in New York for a while.
No,
when
he was
first
in New
got
York
there.
for a long time.
Okay, we got Memphis.
He's doing
OKC.
well.
Memphis better than OKC? No.
No.
No,
Memphis can beat Houston.
Yes,
Can Memphis beat Denver?
in the 7-game series.
I think so. With the current Denver team?
I think they can beat the current
Yeah.
Denver team.
I can't go against that man, Jokic. I don't know who,
I just think
who guards him.
I think they create the same problems
Edey
Minnesota
gonna
did
kill
last
Edey.
year. You put Cat in the position how they did with Jaren Jackson, like very similar skill sets, and I think then you have Ja, Bane.
Yeah.
Memphis is good.
Memphis is good. Memphis can beat Dallas.
Memphis play defense too. Memphis can beat Dallas.
Memphis not better than Dallas.
Dallas is a weird.
Not if Dallas is healthy. No.
No.
Not if they're healthy. That's all I'm talking about. I'm talking about healthy teams.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if Memphis is better than the Lakers.
I think that's toe to toe.
Yeah, that's like that's more of a mental thing too.
We can't look past what you call it, man. We say what we said we won't. They winning games. Houston.
Yeah, I don't think in the playoffs though. I just don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. They
Um,
another team like the other teams we talked about in the East. They play hard. They play defense.
are they better than the Clippers?
The Clippers
Memphis?
would need Kawhi
Yes.
back. Yeah, they would need Kawhi back to
What?
beat Memphis. They would have to have Kawhi back.
I
Just
think,
James and Powell ain't gonna get
I
it
just
done.
think Kawhi ends up like Kawhi's not the same Kawhi. We can't keep saying Kawhi like it's Kawhi.
Yeah.
Kawhi. We gotta say it differently, like Kawhi, something, because it's not Kawhi anymore.
Well, I mean, when he came
He's
back,
going-
when he came back last year, he was Kawhi, not Kawhi. He was Kawhi.
Are they better than Sac?
Yes.
Who better say? Yeah.
Phoenix?
I can't go against KD. I can't do it. I can't go against that dog. He can go win the whole. He can win the whole round by himself.
Like he can,
KD can beat Memphis. He can beat Memphis by
He
himself.
can.
KD can beat Memphis
But they also got popped in the first round last year.
by a better team.
I
don't think-
is Memphis not better?
They are.
They are,
I just
but
Kawhi, I mean, KD can win.
he can go.
KD
win.
goes on a stretch
Man,
and nobody can mess with him.
I'm just.
Yeah.
He can just wake up for that one series and it's over with.
are they that much better than Golden State?
Yes.
Golden
I'm
State's
off
so
Golden
bad
State.
right now.
Yeah, Golden State scrapping.
I'm way off
They're
Golden
so
State.
bad right now. Jesus Christ.
You know?
How y'all feeling about Ja right now though? Worried about him?
I'm not worried about it. I think he just needs to stay off the floor.
He got to, bro.
He has to stay off the floor because he's getting injuries, shoulder injuries, and he's so used to just playing his way. He just want to just go, get to the basket, hit people hitting him. I think he has to change that a little bit about his game.
Yeah.
He has to change that. Like, you in the league now. This ain't college. This ain't high school. You can just fly around. Like, these are big, strong bodies
But
hitting you and bumping you and, like, you.
Yeah, but as a basketball player, right? Mm-hmm. If you've played that way your entire
whole life. Yeah.
how hard, like, you know, because basketball is not a think first. It's a reaction sport, right? It's I'm in the air and he has the ability to move in the air.
Yeah.
And then somebody bumps him.
And then he hits that floor. Now I got shoulder injury. Now I'm out 2 weeks.
So can he change the way he plays? And I think he said that, but it's like,
well, I like to see him create a mid-range, which I haven't seen him shoot.
but he doesn't elevate.
He'll never have a mirror. The way he shoots the ball, he can never.
He can.
Pop, pop, pop,
It's like-
get to a
but
spot.
it's
and
like-
then,
But he can, though.
But it's like
The way he
LaMelo's,
jumps,
though.
he can. Why can't he?
Because I don't think he like
he
you
shoots
gotta,
from his. He
you
shoots
gotta work
from
on
his
a whole
nuts.
summer of getting the ball here.
But he can do that, though.
No, but I don't think he's worked on it.
No. I'm not saying
I think
do it
he
this year.
can.
I think he needs to get in the gym
Yeah.
and work on
Yes.
that. Because
the midi now
he-
takes away from the contact.
For
and
sure.
can
there you
become
go.
a layup.
But his longevity is not going to be
I
him
agree with you.
doing that. You know what I'm saying?
He needs to
has
watch
to
Chris
create
Paul.
that mid range. Yeah, he has a floater already,
Mm-hmm.
so shoot that more. But he has to get a mid range in order to play as long as he wants to the way he plays.
Yeah.
Because he keep going out there getting hit. Because that's what happened. He hit what was it, Tice? I already say his name. He hit him, and that's how he got the shoulder injury. That's how he was out. Just off hitting him, going to the basket, and throwing his body into him. And these dudes big and strong. This dude's 6'9", 6'10", and you can't just go in there and just do what you want. Like,
I wonder if it's a thing like, you know, Jamal Crawford said he never lift weights.
Never.
But that was Jamal Crawford.
it's the truth.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're young enough, maybe you just might have to get stronger. Like, if you're going to continue to do this, to take this type of punishment going into the lane, you got to develop more traps and shoulders and all that stuff because
Kobe did it.
you have to.
I mean,
if you're going to throw your
MJ
Kobe said he had to
MJ's
get
the
stronger.
original.
He came back one year, his arms was like, Kobe
You
was like
remember?
this. I was like,
Boy.
dang.
Yeah, number 8 Kobe.
Yeah.
It was like, oh,
like you have to do some of those things to withstand a full season. And I think it's one of those things, you got to pick your spots.
Yeah.
You got to pick your spots. And there's certain moments of the game. Like, Ray, you've done this so many times in your career. Like, moments of the game, like, all right, it's the first quarter. I'm not going to try to split this ball screen right here and get in here, create contact in the first quarter. Now, it's winning time. I'm going to do what I got to do.
Do everything.
And go from there. But I think it's picking the spots and understanding, like, maybe the summer regimen has to change because everybody else is getting bigger and stronger. Everyone's going to continue to hit you because they see that.
You embarrassing him. When you going through the air and you 360 or over
yeah.
bigs
Nah,
and laying
bruh.
the ball up,
Nah.
they ain't about to let you keep doing that.
Nah, bruh,
If
we
you
just-
play with Shaq and him in the day, he
Oh,
got
hell.
knocked out he got knocked out the air. I'm serious. Like, Shaq and them was knock you out the air. You think you was going to be embarrassing them, make them look like that. And he dunking on 7-footers. How many 7-footers he dunked on? He dunked on like at least
lot.
3.
Yeah.
Shaq and them weren't going for that. I'm sorry.
yeah.
And that's the thing. I think it's just, it's really just picking the spots, and that's what it come down to. But I'm looking forward to this next segment. Next, we got the Knicks. Big dub. They got a big win yesterday. They beat the brakes off Milwaukee. But
Jalen
for
Brunson,
me,
45.
I still think they have a problem.
What the problem is?
I think the problem is they play too many fucking minutes. Bro.
Yeah.
They got the
and-
top.
I've said this.
And I'm gonna say this last night. They was up maybe 20-something points on Milwaukee, and Cat was still in the game. It was like 2 minutes left in the game. What is Cat still doing in the game? What, you trying to build his stats up? He already got 20-something, 18 rebounds.
Listen.
Hey, go. Can you rewind all those? There's a theme in here.
Yeah.
Weird.
Oh
Yeah.
That's a
no,
bucket.
Cat. Oh,
I don't know who
no.
they're.
First of all, that's insane.
Weird theme.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, let's go back to it. Theme again.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep, that drop coverage might not be it. Not for them. You gonna let Shea walk into a midi? Okay.
Then they play
That's
defense
what they
too.
do. They make you uncomfortable, boy.
I couldn't believe when I
just
turned
got
to
a
the
steal.
game what the score was.
Then he dimed you.
Hey, Isaiah Joe?
Nice. He can shoot the piss out the ball.
I
What's
think
this?
they do have a
Negative
problem.
186. I said 100. Negative 86 point differential against who? Boston, Cleveland, OKC, Houston.
They lost to
You
Houston.
know, and think about this. What is the difference between them and these other teams? What does Houston have? Depth.
Bench.
Cleveland, depth.
A bench.
Boston, depth.
Bench.
OKC, depth. You don't know who the hell gonna cook your ass on them.
Yeah. I just think I
gonna
still
cook
think
you
part of
every
the problem is when you run against Shea, right? And as good as Jalen Brunson is offensively, and as good as Cade is offensively, they got 70, right? In the first half, I think they got 70 put on their head, 70, 43 at half. Like, they don't guard.
No.
So you put those two in a ball screen, right? And that's trouble.
If you look back at the OKC game, Jalen Brunson didn't hide at all. They brought him in every single action. And everyone pay attention to the way OKC plays. They do that to everyone. The worst defender, they're going to put you dead center in the free throw line, maybe the 3-point line, and they're going to have you just stand there.
Oh, and God forbid you got two bad defenders.
And
God forbid.
they're going to have you stand right there in the middle of the paint. In the middle of the free throw line. And the player's not going to move. He's just going to stand right there. And trust me, I game playing against the shit last year, and the shit is annoying. And they just sit there, and he just drives one direction. Either he's going to help, and they're going to switch, and they're like, okay, then we're going to back it back out, get to our space, and going to attack. Or you're not. Or I'm going to have a layup, and now I got Hardenstein in the paint. Or if you help on Hardenstein, I got my shooter in the corner. They cause so many matchup problems. But all that to be said, the Knicks are 5-7 versus top 8 teams in the league. All the top teams have depth. They're not first 5 based. Your first 5 got to be your big dogs. They got to run the show, and you know you're going to go to them at the end of the game. But that recipe's not going to work.
But it's what makes the Knicks good is what makes the Knicks not good. What makes them unreal offensively is the pick and pop with Jalen Brunson and Cat. But on the
And it
other
looked
side,
good yesterday.
Yeah,
It looked
But
great
then
yesterday.
but then
It worked.
On the other side of it, it's defensively. What makes them struggle is they don't have anybody at the rim. They don't have any like you just watching those clips. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, call a spade a
But they
spade.
got a bench. He just don't give those guys. Like, Payne had a great game against Milwaukee, and he still only played like 12 minutes.
He played 14 minutes, and I think he had 18.
He don't want to play his bench.
Bro, he
won't play
hates
his
But
bench.
that's not possible to win. That's not possible to go
They have-
far in the playoffs.
They're the 3 or the top 5, right, minutes of 3 rotations. The Knicks have them
and
all.
it's all of them for them.
No,
Yeah.
7. Play the
It's
clip.
insane.
I think it's, and they have audio, right? Listen to this.
OG
This shit is insane.
Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, and Jalen Brunson
it's 7,
have
bro.
played 1,004 minutes together.
Damn right they have.
That's the number 1 most played 3-man lineup in the league. Number 2 for the most played lineup in the league. OG Anunoby, Josh Hart, and Jalen Brunson.
Damn right it is.
Number 3 is Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, and Jalen Brunson.
Tibbs don't play, boy.
Number 4 is Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, and OG Anunoby. Number 5, Karl Towns, Josh Hart, and Mikal Bridges.
Yeah.
Number 6, Karl Towns, OG Anunoby, and Josh Hart. Number 7, Karl Towns, OG Anunoby, and Mikal Bridges.
No PTO days. It's the Tibbs,
Number
boy.
8, Julius Randle, Anthony Edwards,
There you go.
and Jaden McDaniels.
There you go.
There you go. The top 7. The top 7 3-man lineups in the NBA are all Knicks.
Listen, all that to be said, it's an issue. And it's going to be an issue late.
So
it's
what
not
do-
going to be an issue right now.
What do? You get Mitchell Robinson back, right?
Yep.
If he ever comes back. It's a big man with a foot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying,
Yep.
right?
Oh, I know.
That was one of the reasons, like, back when they were doing free agent, I'm like, there's no way you can let Hartenstein walk. Ever.
Couldn't let him walk.
Ever. He's so good.
Yeah.
Then he goes to a team that was already.
Oh, it's gross. What they did to the NBA just it's gross. But you get Mitch back, right? But now offensively, it's the same thing that will make you better defensively. Now will hurt you offensively a little bit because now you don't have that spacing that you had before, and that they're used to playing with.
Yeah.
So it's just like, all right, you're gonna have to give and take a little bit, and then what becomes
You're
better
that
lineup.
starting five. In the regular season, they're going to still win games, right?
A lot of games.
They're going to beat New Orleans. They're going to beat Utah. They're going to beat Portland. They can beat San Antonio. San Antonio's not bad, though. I'm going to put that out there. They about lost to San Antonio. Should have lost, actually. Like, these other teams that play a lot of guys, you're starting like you're going to beat Washington, Toronto, Charlotte, Brooklyn, Chicago. You're going to beat these teams. Chicago's not no slouch either now.
Sure ain't.
no, Chicago's playing a little bit better.
And it's frustrating because I just looked at it. Campaign had 18 points in 14 minutes. So you saying if he played another, let's just say he played 30 minutes, he could have had 40?
Is that how that works?
Nah, I mean, not really, but I'm just being optimistic here.
He'd have had 22.
You just doing the math.
I'm just being
You
optimistic.
just mathing.
Yeah,
I'm just
so-
mathing.
Hey, dang.
He'd have had 22.
If you went to Duke, it would have been better. But anyway,
It's just sick, though, bro.
I'm excited for that game. Y'all about to lose by 70.
It's sick.
Dang, 70?
No.
Never.
They're 10 and 11 versus
Never. It's a rivalry.
teams 500 and above.
Okay, but what do you do? Go back to campaign, Jalen Brunson. Tibbs is a defensive coach. You know he don't want them two on the court together that much.
You got Shatman over there, too. They don't even play him.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He's gonna always go with who he rides with. Like, it's the Joakim Noahs. It's those type of guys, and that's the new age Josh Hart, the OGs.
Can they not win games if Jalen and them only play 30, 32 minutes?
Yes, they can.
What?
Can they win games with Jalen playing 30?
They have the game
Not
won
even
sometimes
Jalen
in
and
the
Cat
third
could be your
quarter.
big minute guys.
They have games won in the third quarter, and
He will
he's
take
still
people
bringing
out to,
them
like,
No, I know.
fourth.
No, we were over there for a long time. We're over there.
I was over
I
there.
saw it. Oh yeah, you was there.
I was over there, bro. There was one game, bro.
He was up by like 50.
Bro, we was
and they
up-
still in the game.
We were beating the brakes
Crazy.
off. We were losing. We was getting beat by 40 in Denver. 30 seconds left. Then he took everybody out and then put me in. I said, this guy's a crackhead. Something's wrong with him. Something's wrong with him, bro. I'm like, how the hell
called
do
him a
you not
crackhead.
see? We're not coming back in this game, bro.
Crazy.
It's not happening. Bro, I swear, I think he blacks out. He has to.
I don't know what's
Because I
going on.
know for a fact coaches say, yo, let's
No, definitely Johnny and them were over there.
Johnny
like,
used to,
hey.
yo.
But he do it every team he plays. Like, I don't want to put this on Tibbs, but he might have ran
The
D
proof
Rose.
is the proof. The
He might
proof.
have ran
No,
D
the
Rose
proof
in
is
the,
in the pudding.
You know,
No, hell
man
no.
messed that man knee up. I'm just saying.
They're up 12 with 70 seconds. He put him in the ring. They tear it towards ACL.
What the?
Listen, bro.
You know,
I
I'm not
love
gonna blame
Jalen.
that on
I love
nobody,
all of
but
them.
I'm just saying.
And
like,
all of them love playing.
Blaming him.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna go that far. I still gotta go to New York.
But I think still like you, I get it, and we always talk about anywhere Tibbs is gone, Tibbs is won. So
He's won in the regular season for sure. Yeah, he's a great regular season
he's a
coach.
great regular season coach. There's a lot of great regular season. Very few have won that game or that matchup.
I've said it multiple times. Tom Thibodeau is one of the best regular season coaches out there.
The wild question.
One of the best regular season coaches out there. His prep for playoff games are insane. It's a book. It's a fucking binder this big that we get. First of all, and it had one play on it. I'm sitting, I remember I looking through the book, I'm like, what is this shit, bro? He had you prepared. Them adjustments, though.
That's what it's about.
Boy.
Preparation is preparation. It's your adjustments throughout the game.
That's how me and T met.
Yeah. Hey, listen. I'll carry this one. Our adjustments was ass. We had no adjustments. They came asking me, Theo, what we do. Shit, he the coach. I'll help you, though. Don't do what he said.
I can't with you, man. I can't.
I was out there trying to coach these boys. We were, bro, listen. Derrick Rose, how old is Derrick right now? Derrick is 36. I think Derrick was 33 at this point when we made that run with the Knicks, right?
Yeah.
32, 33 years old. He was playing Derrick 40. 40 minutes.
Derrick was averaging like 16, 17.
He was cooking. Bro, we got to game 3. Derrick looking like, he's like, man, damn, I need a sub. Mm-hmm. He's cooked. He was cooked. I told this story the last time. I've never seen, Julius grinded his first All-Star year.
Yo.
Julius worked his ass off. Every day, worked. Mm-hmm. He got to the playoffs, bro. He finally took a day off because of how tired he was. In the playoffs. Because he's like, bro, I'm cooked. I'm tired.
Mm-hmm. That ain't good. You don't say that in the playoffs. You say that like February All-Star Week.
I feel pretty good,
bro.
I'm a little tired, man.
I
can't wait for this.
But during the year, he was good though. He played a lot of seasons. He played a lot of games and a lot of minutes. He was like,
y'all
whatever.
Were the 4 seed.
We were the 4 seed, bro.
With
Elfrid Payton, Reggie Bullock, R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson. Young RJ.
Right?
Listen, yeah.
Young Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah.
And you and our Knicks fans are.
Yeah.
Oh, man, we look like, bro, you're lucky y'all got there. Shut up.
No, we definitely were. No, hey, listen.
Stand them, dog.
I don't blame, you should not blame anybody on that damn team for what the hell happened. Well, our adjustments were not where they needed to be. And that's point blank, period. And that's coming from somebody who was in the locker room. Mm-hmm. And I was a fucking coach because I ain't played. I don't give a fuck. I got a check. Got that playoff check.
Don't get that. He pulled his hamstring jumping off the bench a couple times.
For sure.
Like, boy, he's running down.
Back to
the coaches and shit. Like, God damn, T said
I was out there turned, boy. Oh. I was out there.
No, for sure. You made people miss shots.
No, for sure.
Hey,
listen, I'm gonna affect the game somehow.
You definitely did.
I'm a Swiss Army knife.
I said, you. What does TB say? Oh, he just be wilding, bro.
I'll be over there wilding, bro. Talking cash shit. I be hating when we get cooked. No, I can't say nothing because everybody just talk to me. I be sitting there
over there standing up, quiet as hell.
I be like, damn, we suck. Teals, what we do? I don't know. Hey, next up, we got Russell Westbrook and Nikola Jokic, first teammates in NBA history to have triple doubles in the same game twice in one season.
To the Baja.
Straight to the Baja. It's kind of unfair having both of these motherfuckers on the same team.
No, it's not.
Because they're going to do this way more than just twice. They're going to get it a couple more times.
Oh. At least 5. At least 5. They both almost had the other night in Dallas.
And they play again. Don't they play again tonight?
Tuesday.
Man. Putting Russ in that starting lineup has changed that whole team.
Listen,
it changed that
I
whole
watched the game. They played better with him at the point.
One.
And when Jamal was in the game, shit, that's when Wishcaller made that run. I'll just be honest with you. Yeah. Dallas made that run, went up by like 18, 19, and put Russ back in the game. They kind of took it to like 11. Then he put Jokic back in the game, and then that's when the whole game just turned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm just being honest. I watched the whole thing, and he just don't look like himself, bro. And they better off just either giving him some time to come back and be himself, or they got to move on from him. You know, they showed that they rock with him. They gave him 200.
And that was this summer, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was right after the.
He got an extension after the.
That was after the Olympics. After he stunk that shit up. Man, that's tough. Because if he plays well, they're a force to be reckoned with.
They need another scorer. I mean, Russ is gonna do what he do. You know, Russ ain't no big time scorer like he used to be.
Yeah.
But he can still give you 18 and 9, 10 rebounds, 4 steals. You know he's gonna get you some assists. So he gonna do that. But you need somebody that can go get you a bucket. That's why I say somebody like Zach LaVine would be amazing for them.
You need a dynamic playmaker in the pick and roll again. Like, they don't have that.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. We talked about the East. Zach LaVine got to be in the conversation, my guy. Zach LaVine averaging, and he's shooting over 50-some%.
Tough.
Shoot over 45 from the 3.
But what do you do with that Chicago team? Like, at some point.
They winning some games now. They ain't like they just bottom of the
but
barrel.
You're never going to be good enough.
Well, no, he got to get out of there.
They got to do what, like, OKC did and, like, just get draft picks.
No, they do.
But I would like to see him go somewhere, though, where he can win. I like to see him in a good situation. Mm-hmm. And I think Denver would be perfect for him.
I agree.
Now, them taking Jamal Murray, I don't think they would.
No, because it just puts you right back to where you were.
I'm going to say this. Chicago does this shit every year.
That's what I'm saying.
They do it every year. So everyone's value is up. Blow it up.
You can't let Kobe go, though.
No. Kobe stays.
You gotta let Ball go.
I wish Kobe could go so he could go win somewhere. Because he's just wasting years.
The Lakers need to go get Lonzo. They need a point guard.
Yeah.
They need a point guard because LeBron run the point. I went to that game too. LeBron plays the point, and then they look at Austin Reeves come out pick and rolls and take shots and throw the ball behind his back and do all the stuff he do, like he Pistol Pete, and then and then they get mad and frustrated. I looked at AD a couple times. AD looked at him like,
y'all,
what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Y'all was talking crazy
Give
to
me
me.
the ball.
Y'all was crazy. Y'all was talking crazy to me. I would trade Austin Reeves.
If I can get somebody like Zach LaVine or somebody like that, yeah. But and then Chicago would take him because he's young.
Would you trade Austin Reeves?
I mean, it's all about who you get in return.
Yeah, you got to get somebody worth it.
What do you want to do as a franchise? Where are you going? What is the direction? Like, Chicago just doesn't have direction. Like,
they have zero direction.
It's like, hey, do you guys want to, like, suck for a couple years and then get way better and have picks?
Yeah.
Like, or do y'all just want to keep being the 8, 9, and 10 seed and losing in the first round?
Well, that's an organization that's used to winning. So they going to have to do some type of rebuilding at some point.
They haven't won since they played D-Rose and them in the that's 10 years ago.
Matthias put him back in the game with 12 seconds left and hurt his shit.
I don't even think my son was born at that time.
Seconds. Yeah,
that's how long ago that was. He can talk now.
Yeah.
So wrote this dude, man.
Y'all stay tuned. We got my man Jay Jacks coming on for the college segment in about 5 minutes. Before we get to that though, we gotta, we're a show now. We gotta talk about the headlines. Jimmy Butler. We're all tired of this shit. Let him go.
Let him go.
Let him go. Mm-hmm. We talked about it. Tyler, you weren't here. Where would you like to see Jimmy go? Clearly, everybody want to go to Phoenix. The only place you want to go is Phoenix. Does that help Phoenix?
No. I mean, a little bit. Well, who you giving up?
And Brad Beal balling.
Brad Beal?
No. So Brad Beal is now no.
Well, at this point, Brad
we
Beal,
don't know what Jimmy Butler is right now, to be honest.
Brad Beal don't want to be there.
He worked out in a soccer jersey and soccer shorts the other day.
No way.
Yo, he's hysterical, by the way.
Oh no, he's funny.
Yeah.
Once he go, he go.
When he did the coffee thing and he was talking about this is what a good boss does. He heals people. Come on, man.
That was
he's a character.
No. Once he goes. He don't care. No, he don't care now.
But
does it rejuvenate?
Does it rejuvenate him? If it was 30-year-old Jimmy Butler, I'd say, oh Lord, but I just don't know where he's at. When you drink a lot of coffee, and I think he does, just based on what he does. Like I drink a lot of coffee, like that dehydrates you.
What the fuck are we talking
I'm saying,
about?
but then you can you maybe get
crazy.
You get little injuries and stuff, and
crazy boy.
Coffee they're supposed to do stuff to you.
I'm with you. I've been drinking coffee now. I got 2 kids, bro. I've been chugging coffee.
Man.
Espresso, double.
My wife brought 2 coffees home, fucked up both of them weren't the wrong. Like, bro, you know what I get.
Yeah,
You
that'll
brought 2
piss me off,
home.
too.
Neither of them are the one I wanted.
Gotta have the right coffee.
She not listening. That's okay.
I'm gonna be honest though. I don't know how much this helps your sons though.
It doesn't if you gotta get rid of Bradley Beal, and then you just get older. You're just old. I mean, I don't know how much older, but I guess you're the same, really.
They benched Nurkic though.
I saw something yesterday. They said Nurkic unfollowed KD and Book on Instagram. That nigga petty.
How do you? I don't know how you walk in the locker. How do you walk in the locker room like that? Like, hey guy, what's up? What's up, bro? Like, what you unfollow me for, man?
Yeah, bro. Why you unfollow me? I'm not the coach. You think I told him to bench you?
We didn't have to worry about shit like that.
They don't like him, and they
Obviously.
they all know and Nurkic know they don't like him no more. And that's the problem. I'm like, if I'm a GM and I see that in my locker room, I'm doing everything I can to get that going immediately.
But I think the reason that it is what it is,
Mm-hmm.
like, can they, or is Miami even getting any tangible trade offers that it's like, we'll look at this, or like, are they?
I mean,
that's why I just say trade Brad.
Well, Brad don't want to be there no more, so I think Brad and Nurkic sent them both over there for Jimmy.
Let me ask you this: Brad has been an ultimate pro.
Yes, he has. He hasn't said nothing in the
pro.
media.
I said this the other day.
Nothing.
Brad has been the ultimate pro this whole time, knowing that they're shitting on him. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
If that's what Miami's looking for, Jimmy not giving you that. It's the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just trade him.
Yeah.
Brad playing well.
He's hooping now.
He been hooping.
He's hooping.
Trade.
He took it off.
But he said he'd take it off if he go to Miami. He said in certain places. He said if
Miami,
you send me the Lakers,
and somebody else. He said
got the other team. It was Miami, Lakers, and one other team.
He said if they make deals with those teams, he would waive his clause.
Let me ask you this: Milwaukee get trade Middleton and Brad. Would you do that?
If I'm Milwaukee,
Brad still don't do what he used to do. He still don't do that. Because Middleton was a playmaker too. Brad is trying to get you a bucket.
Yeah.
Middleton was a playmaker, so you still got to find somebody that can actually do what he used to do. Because they definitely missing that.
and he's got length defensively, even though Chris isn't like the best of, like, he still can do
He's
that.
still
And
about
he can
6'8".
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still, Brad is 6'5". Now you got, you're 6 foot and 6'5" at the 1 and the 2.
I feel that. Speaking of no direction, let's bring my boy J Jack in, man. Talk about this college hoops. Oh yeah. Talk about the college hoops, man. Yo.
Fellas, what's going
Jax.
on, man?
Jay Jax, what's up, bro?
What up, my boy? What up, my
What's
boy?
going on,
What up,
fellas?
my boy?
Fellas, we got some stuff to talk about, man. Some
Man.
Let's
historic,
get right into it. Let's get in. What's going on in the
historic
college world?
performances.
Man,
Historic
Cooper Flag.
performances, man. Yeah, by none other than the hottest college basketball player. I don't know if y'all remember back whenever y'all were freshmen and y'all were just, I didn't know which way was up, which way was down, right? Like I didn't know where I was supposed to be defensively. I was worried about setting a back screen. Like Cooper Flagg had 42 on 11 of 14 from the field.
Man,
16 for
14
17
shots is
from.
nuts.
Yeah,
That's
he was efficient.
nuts.
He was efficient. 20 free throws, though, I think.
How many free throws?
17 free throws.
Oh,
16 for
close.
17 from the free throw line.
Yeah.
First,
Sick work.
it's the most points scored by a Duke player since J.J. Redick in 2006. It's the second most points scored since Danny Ferry had 58 back in 1988. So we're talking about almost a 40-year record that this guy is in the conversation with. I think for me, when I watch it, bro, like about certain, whether it's certain gaps in his game, whether it's, shooting the ball more consistently or being able to make plays like consistently off a dribble. I mean, 14 shots to have 42 points. I mean, it was all catch and shoot, 4 for 6 from the 3. I think he answered some questions for me. Now, mind you, Notre Dame is not the best college basketball team, so I'm a preface it with that. But I mean, he scored at every single level off the dribble. catch and shoot at the rim.
He should still be in high school too.
Let's talk about it.
That's sick at work. I'm gonna ask you this: did Notre Dame know he was the best player on the team? That's my question. Because play the clip again. I felt like they just let him shoot.
But I think you like. I
Wide
think
open.
you just pray. Because
Wide
I
open.
mean,
Oh,
that's
they
kind of
just-
what you
they were
have to
wanting
give
him
up.
shoot.
yeah,
That's what you have to give up. I mean, he was shooting like I think
Ugh,
30%
that's
from
now
three.
that right there,
That's a
that's
promo.
tough.
That's
a
pro.
promo.
That's a promo.
yeah, that translates.
Yeah, that's a promo.
He said that.
That translates. Yeah, I would say it translates pretty well. I
That
would
translates
agree.
right there for sure.
I like that though too. Like the ability for him to take that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Like smaller guys to spots, and he's got that little push floater over the top, and like he's just gonna keep. Like we're already seeing him getting better.
I'm gonna say this. I was doing a game. I did the Georgia Tech SMU game. SMU beat the dog crap out of Georgia Tech. So we had a blowout material. All we talked about was Cooper FLagg.
Because he walked in there the day before and
Yeah,
popped
and he did say, bro, it was so impressive. I don't think, like, we're basketball junkies, right? The efficiency that he played at is the most impressive thing out of all of that. 42, cool, yeah. We've seen a lot of people get 40. 14 shots, Ray?
That's hooping. That's hooping.
I don't care who you playing.
Yeah, I
I don't even know how it's like to get fouled that many times. I didn't know I had the talent.
It's crazy, bro. Like it's one of those things
But
where
what-
it's scary.
but he made 16 out of 17 though. So
7 assists though.
Can Duke win it this year, Jack?
I think only time can tell. I would be willing to say they'll be in a Final Four. They just have so much talent, bro. Like, and they've got at every single position. They've got a big, they've got Cooper, they've got point guard play, they've got shooters. Like, they've got everything you need to make a long run. I mean, it'll time will tell with the freshmen when it comes to the tournament, like how they really deal with that. But talent wise, there's not many teams that are as talented as this Duke team. Like, I mean, I can't think of any really when it comes to just straight up talent. But I mean, I think when I see something like that, I think it's going back to Tyler's comment. Like, this isn't like a fifth-year senior.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
supposed to be in
Like,
high school, bro.
this guy's supposed to be in high school, still playing against high school kids, and he's going against guys that have been in college for 3, 4, maybe 5 years. Like, I think it's a way bigger. Yeah, you can just throw it up and say, "Oh, ACC freshman record, like whatever." 42 points in a freaking game is nuts. Like,
in college.
and your team scored 86. So you scored
scored
half of
86?
your team's you scored half of your team's points as a freshman supposed to be in high school. So
I just like the way
I don't know,
he does
man.
it.
Yeah.
I like the way he does it, J Jack, and I'm not even talking about on the court. I'm talking about off the court. Like just how he carries himself. Like he doesn't like if he's here and Liam McNeely played with him in high school and just raves about him as a teammate. Raves. And you can kind of see it. Like let's just call it what it is. There's some freshmen out there that are getting hated on by their own teammates, right?
Trey,
What?
I said.
Okay.
Big time. I saw that the other night.
That's just sick.
You
yeah, it's bad.
the way that Cooper kind of just came in there and like as a 17-year-old is nuts. 17.
17.
And just his teammates and how they like I just he's and I get it like but now like he's number one A.
Hey,
Yeah, I said it the
There's-
other day. I
Right.
said it's
Two-
not projected.
Yeah,
He's the number one pick.
Right.
no, he's solidified himself. Yeah,
I just do ABC. I don't go past that.
I I agree though. Like, they asked him in an interview afterwards. They said, like, was there any importance to this? Like, and he's like, no. I mean, it was cool, but I just try to do whatever I can to help my team win. Now, obviously, if you're a freshman, you score 42, you're definitely hype. But like to still be able to have that kind of mindset, and like you said, everybody follows along. Like, that's gonna take you a long way. So, And he's got the support of everybody, obviously. But like John Shire, like every time he talks about him, he talks nothing but positive. Like, and so your team's going to go a long way whenever it knows that your number one player is going to show up every single game, but 2, that your coach is also having your back.
I really like Shire.
I love Shire. And I think we need to talk a little bit about the opposite way of coaching and Mick Cronin at UCLA. That's I think that's my next y'all can go ahead and play the clip and we'll talk about it.
Soft. Play that. So don't tell me you want to win.
I have to run on the court to get guys to play hard. It's crazy, and it's every day. I'm tired of it. It's every day. I have the most energy of anybody at practice every day. I'm upset with everybody in that locker room, my assistant coaches and my players. I don't need to do anything else. I almost got 500 wins. I'm only 53. You think I'm coaching the Lakers? It's a joke. What the truth of it is, Ben, it's really hard to coach people that are delusional. The hungry dog gets the bone. We got guys that think they're way better than they are. They're nice kids. They're completely delusional about who they are. And the team that's mind is on the right stuff and hungry to get a win in conference play is the team that's probably going to win.
Which I was just straight off that. Give me your first initial reactions.
I think me, Ray, and Tyler all looked at each other and said, "He ain't lying."
It's the truth.
Everybody's so damn. I don't know if somebody commented and said he was being mean. Watch, look, he's not lying, and not just UCLA. It's a lot of teams.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of players.
It's these kids.
They think they nice. Look, bruh. No. You really don't understand until you get there. Everyone wants to be this NBA player and be the NBA star, right?
You're not.
You're not. I'm going to be completely honest. Ace Bailey will not be an NBA star. He will be a role player. There's one star in this draft, and they're going to make sure he's a star, and that's Cooper FLagg. That's just how it is. They're going to make sure the stars are the stars. A lot of guys have this persona that they're going to go there and be. Just because they're paying you all this money does not mean you're going to be the biggest star on the team. And I like what, and I don't even like Tennessee coach like that.
Rick Barnes said it. He said, "I'm paying you to shoot the ball."
I'm paying you to shoot the ball. I don't even like him like that. But that's a bar.
Facts.
Because I think that's what it comes down to. Mm-hmm. Cut a spade a spade. Ray, if we coaching a team, I'm paying you to block shots. I'm paying you to score. I'm paying you to lock this best.
This is what it is, but this is what it is now.
Yeah, you get paid.
And
now.
It isn't even like, I think Dion said it. It's not NIL.
Oh yeah, he did say that.
It's trust me, it's not NIL. Mm-hmm. I know it's not. Mm-hmm. It's collective. It's you are getting paid. It's paid to play. It is not. Snappo comes over to Cooper and is saying the alumni are paying. He's drinking a Snappo. That's got to be terrible for you too, Ray.
Snappo for punch? Nah,
actually. But like it's like I watch that game. I love watching Michigan, so I was like, let me see how they do against a tough-minded UCLA team. Boy, they look like USC, soft. And Mick Cronin's a Cincinnati guy. He's a huggy guy. Like he's a tough. He does not play. But on the other side of it is like you also recruited these kids. Mm-hmm. All right? Mm-hmm. But you watch UCLA, like you just said, they have no NBA players. Mm-hmm. So you have to play hard. And they were soft.
Was it that bad? I didn't see it.
Bro, Vlad, big Russian boy, he had 42.
He had like 30, didn't he? Yeah, I was about to say.
36.
Yeah, 36.
Dunking from the post. Shaq, right hand on the left side. On the left side. How you dunk with your right from the left? That's insane. That's how you know it's bully. Like, but
Yeah, that's
he dunked that. I
disrespectful.
said, oh, and he started yelling and screaming. I said, oh boy,
Wow.
soft.
Yeah.
It's paid to play.
All right, let's have this conversation because we can run this college session a little longer. We're gonna not do NFL today, Eric Ebron. I want to say what I want to say, but I'm not gonna say it. I know people watching. He late. But all that to be said, Justin, Ray, T, how do we change this? Can we go to a system where it's performance based?
I think we got to start with accountability, and with these deals, with this money they're getting, just make it not guaranteed. Don't guarantee it.
I like that.
Okay, but if you
your
go,
performance sucks, if you're not putting in the time, then that check ain't coming.
I hear you.
How about that?
I get you. I hear you. I hear it. Okay.
You ain't in the league yet.
Now you're not, but now you're saying you are. And what's happening is if X player is getting $500,000 or you get $500,000, you put up these numbers, right? What you think his mom and dad are telling him? Look, motherfucker, you better get them damn numbers. Shit. So now you got 12 of them on the team?
Yeah,
You got 12 people that need to get those numbers?
that's tough.
Like, how do you do that?
That's true.
It might be just something where, like you said, it's like, hey, there's 3. I don't know. There's no way to do it. I mean, you're seeing it all over college basketball.
Yeah.
Where dudes are like,
Well,
think
I
they're
think
in the NBA.
I think guys will play harder. I know that it adds more to it because now guys gonna be trying to get their numbers.
They
and
need to put one
trying
of
to do
them.
all
I
that.
know Tech it's 2020, put something like this on, right? And it's like, yo, if you don't reach but I think they should do that in the league too. If you don't reach this level of play hard, right?
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah, that's
I'm
not,
serious.
that's not gonna happen in the
Yeah.
league though. Say that now. It's not gonna happen.
Well, I know because we're dealing with fucking assholes like y'all.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. It's guaranteed.
That's-
Man. Don't take
That
you
is
ain't taking
crazy.
that away.
Ray, you're not.
It's guaranteed.
But
It's not happening.
can
You're
there,
not doing it. If I came to you, it was like, hey man, you got to put on this monitor. Make sure you get paid. You be. What would you say?
What monitor?
Man, if you don't sit your coffee drinking ass,
Man, I used to tell them in
boy, I
practice.
bully your little ass.
Hey, listen, I used to tell them in practice, I'm not putting that fucking monitor on. That was in practice. Put that goddamn monitor.
Hey, I told one of my boys, I said, bro, if I was in the league, I'd get fired in a day,
oh, for sure.
right?
Yeah, 1,000%.
I would not end up.
You'd be gone.
Yeah.
You'd be gone
I
for sure.
honestly asked you that the other day, and then I met you. I asked you that like when I met you the first time, and then
Yeah.
we worked together. I said, I know why you don't got no job in the league.
Why?
He a dickhead.
Why just don't put up with shit?
He's a dickhead.
Like we here to do something.
J-Jax, I want to ask you this though. Let's say we give him a number, right? Say we like, all right, look, come here, you get 150. You produce, you can get that up. You get incentives. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the NFL get. The NFL has incentives. You get a certain amount of yards. You get a certain amount of touchdowns. You get this or that, blah, blah, blah. That's where you make your money. I think that might help, but it's so many kids robbing. Like, they are robbing.
And listen, 150,000 is still 150,000
No, for sure. That's what I'm saying.
when you in college.
Yeah. What you think, Jack?
Don't get me there in college.
I mean, it goes back to our conversation we had last time. I think you could go salary cap to where you have a certain amount per team. You could go incentives, like you said. I mean, the NBA has it, like certain dates that a certain amount of money kicks in. Like you said, NFL has it. So it gives an incentive to, okay, look, I got to produce to make it to this amount of money. I think another one, and we could go on and on. I think I was listening to somebody the other day, and they were talking about if you were to take the transfer portal and put some rules into the transfer portal, whether it's you have one transfer available, you go back to where you have to sit out a year, whatever the rules might be, I think that changes the NIL conversation as well. Because now you go to a school, you don't get paid or you don't play enough, you can just transfer right away. And now it's like, hey, how much money are you trying to give me? I was getting this amount from this school. How much are you trying to give me? And I'll come there, right? So it's like those two things combined, I think, has kind of created this monster of, like, what he said was very true. Like, guys just in general, not just college kids, get delusional when money gets involved, right? You start to get this fake ego, this fake pride of like, yo, I'm this great of a player. But I think I'm thinking back to the coaches that I've had, and y'all can think back to like some of the best coaches y'all have had, right? Like going back to the Mick Cronin situation. I don't know if I've ever had a coach that just airs an entire team out the way that he aired them out. Now, you go back to his Cincinnati days, he did the same thing basically, just not to this extent. But I just think there's a way to handle certain things internally. I've never been in a locker room with NIL, so I don't know what those dynamics bring. But I don't know if I necessarily agree with the way that he handled it. The things that he was saying, I'm with you. There's some guys that think they're better than they are. They were definitely soft that game against Michigan and even in a few of the other games they've played. But I think internally is the way to handle it, right? Like if you were to come up to me, if Coach Williams, his go-to every single, if we had a bad game, his go-to every single time was, I didn't prepare them the right way. I didn't do a good job coaching.
Shit in the world.
Hated it. I hated it. But at the same time, I will take that.
Yeah. Oh.
I would take that over saying, man, I mean, because in that interview, if you kept on watching, it was 10 minutes straight. He was calling particular plays out of particular players. You know, all he had to do was get offensive rebound. He didn't. He was soft in this situation. Boom. Right? Like, if I'm a player,
he was taking notes
I'm like,
during the game for sure.
Yeah.
He was taking notes.
He knew 100%. What he was about to do.
He was just he was waiting for the press conference.
Without a doubt.
But I think there's certain. I was watching Jay Billis react to it, and I really like Jay Billis as a commentator. And one thing that he said was there was just a lot of I comments, right? Like, I have 500 wins. I have to bring the most energy. I have to do this. And if I'm personally a coach, I think I'm taking the negative before I start to push that towards the players and even my assistants. So I don't know. It's an interesting thing, but I've never been a coach.
He cooked his coaches, bro.
He said, even my coaches, I'm upset with
Cooked them. Even my assistants. I'm disappointed in my assistants.
He cooked his coaches. And I get what you're saying on that part. I think it's certain a point where you're like,
I don't think he cared.
The only thing that's my thing.
He got thrown out of the next game.
Yeah. I don't think he cared.
Yeah, and that's
firing me. I think he wants to be fired.
They threw him out.
I think he wants
they
to
literally
be fired.
threw him out.
I don't think
they threw him out the next game.
Seriously, when you start doing stuff like that, because you got to think about it, who going to want to play for you after that? Like with these kids now, but we would have took it differently back in our time.
Yeah.
We'd have came out there like, I'm gonna show you.
Hey, he's like, I'm going to some shit. One of them low D1 schools.
Yeah, he wants out. He wants out.
That's where I walk.
And I think that's what it
Santa
came
Barbara.
down to.
Yeah, get me out of there.
I can't imagine. There's no way he's gonna have the same kids back next year.
No way.
I don't think he wants.
There's no way.
I don't think he wants nobody back. His staff either.
His staff either. They all leaving.
Everybody gone.
I think it's just going to get worse for him too. Yeah. I think it's just going to get worse. Like if he thought, I think y'all make a great point. I think he does want out because if you watch the next press conference after he got thrown out against Maryland, he just started making excuses about having to travel. And now, as well,
crazy.
We have to take into account.
Talk about that.
We need to take into account though too that they are in LA. They are in LA. The fire's going crazy. If it starts, I would have an attitude as well when it comes to like my family being in danger. I'd be on edge 100%. But I think there's some underlying stuff that, he's got 500 wins. And he's
at least
how much Nick
$3
Cronin
million a
make,
year, right?
At least maybe 5.
And all the players are over 3.
He's getting 5.
Boy, hey, if I was
so
in
he's
college,
getting 2.5 in LA.
Okay, cool. If I was in college and I played and I was getting $300,000,
4.1,
4.1. If I was getting paid in college, I would go from Olean, New York to Hawaii every week and play. Stop, like you're getting paid to play. This is what it is. This is what everybody signed up for.
Yeah.
Miss me with the we go here. Take your ass there and play.
Yeah. I agree.
100%.
I'm with you on that.
I do not feel bad for you anymore.
No,
None of y'all players.
And that's why I think there's some underlying stuff, because now you're just grasping. You're just trying to grab for certain things to be negative about, to talk bad about. Like, everybody else is having to do the same travel. I mean, heck, North Carolina's got Cal and Stanford coming into town. I mean, you're going from California all the way to North Carolina,
games right
and you don't
there.
hear them
Cal and Stanford.
talking.
Tough one. Hey, speaking of them Hills, boy, what's that, 4 in a row?
Let's not talk. Can we not?
Or that 3 in a row?
Come on now.
Y'all beat NC State on a
Hey, it's listen.
travel.
A
Hey,
win
what-
is
hey,
a win.
what's
Conference games.
He traveled.
Play
Hey,
to
what's
me.
Saint-
A win is a win.
He traveled.
what's who's St. Bonnie's
No, we don't.
rivalry?
We're not doing that.
What's y'all record?
Our Rob 15-3. Who's our rival?
Who's y'all's rival?
Probably-
Yeah, who's
We
y'all's
like
rival?
bees. We'd be 18-0.
Hey,
if we
hey,
was
Jack,
over there.
before we start, hey, Jack, hey, play the clip of the basketball team that I said might be the worst team in the history of basketball. Go to that. Go to that right quick. That's the team Bonnie be playing.
Yeah.
Jay Jax, I want you to
here we
react
go.
to this, and then we'll get back to college basketball.
Yeah,
we
because I
got
want to
time.
talk about Ace Bailey. He had 30, 39.
I was just fucking. I was just making.
Yeah, I was going to say that was
Hey,
a crazy
after I
comment.
said that,
But go
after I
ahead.
said that,
No, you know.
for the people out there, after I said that,
Yeah.
I was just talking.
Yeah.
Wrong name.
He was just
Yeah.
he was trying to prove a point.
But
That's all.
conference,
I understand.
Conference is harder for these kids.
Yeah.
It is. It's a different monster when they play conference.
Look, just watch this clip.
Oh,
Just,
nah.
just watch it.
Jakob.
No, this is a college team.
Hey.
Everybody just
Oh.
no.
What's
my
that?
No.
What
is that?
Fellas, y'all think I was playing? No, it gets worse.
Who's that?
Hey,
No,
no.
it gets worse.
What is that?
It
That's
gets
funny
worse.
with the bald
shooting.
head.
Fellas,
Who's
I'm-
number one?
it
Stop
get-
shooting.
It gets worse.
No, it
Look at
can't.
number one. He is
Look how
shooting
they're
again.
dribbling, bruh.
That's not a D1.
Watch
team.
this. Watch this.
That's not a what?
That's not a D1.
No, that's not D1. That's not D3.
That was all
That's
the
not-
clip?
That's D5.
That's got to be NAIA
You should
Division
have
3.
shown all 4 minutes, bro. The transition.
NAI, that's-
The
NAI is better than
transition pass, bro. They had one. The dude was dribbling the ball like this, and then threw a bounce pass at a bounce, bro. I've never seen anything like it in my life. It was the worst. I think they won like
That
100
looked like
to 20.
that looked like one of
Who
our
is-
young ballers sessions. Our kindergarten first group. That's I swear.
No, it was that
conference?
bad, bro. I'm gonna see.
Who were they playing against? North Dakota State?
North
Was that
Dakota State.
But
I
that's
can't believe
last.
it's
Wasn't that
I'm,
last year?
I'm more mad at them, honestly.
Yes.
I'm more mad
Yes.
at North Dakota State. Like,
And the coach started yelling
why
at
would
them.
you ever? Yeah, why would you ever?
Disrespectful.
Why would you even play them?
They really need to shut
Yeah,
down
why?
that program. They got to shut down that program because they're doing nothing but hurting them kids.
They gave their jerseys out right. What number are you? You want to be 33
Bruh,
today?
they was on the bus.
Yeah,
They said,
37?
"Hey,
All right, bet.
we
They-
need one.
They didn't get a bus. They got vans. They had
Yeah,
two
yeah,
vans.
yeah.
You're out of your mind.
No, we need
Ain't
one.
no
Hey,
way they
you
gave them
joined.
Come on,
buses.
bro.
They got
They
two
def-
vans.
They
AAU
found Big
vans.
Fella at Applebee's.
That's
The head
jacked
coach
up.
had to drive them. There's no way. The head coach was driving the van.
Hey, Jax, I want to
Who's
ask you this.
Number one, average 30.
Hey, you
The way
definitely,
he was shooting.
man. Everybody couldn't even get seatbelts.
I'm going to ask you this, though. How crazy is college basketball for Tennessee getting blitzed
Man,
by, was it 30?
30, 70
It's
through
30.
43.
The best team in the country gets beat by 30 and then come back and beat Texas at Texas.
I'm a
By 10
backpedal
that
and say
Texas is not even that good.
that I'm a backpedal on my Tennessee take.
Yeah. Hey,
I-
can you?
I think,
can it be more of a transition, like you just missed a shot that you weren't supposed to take, type of backpedal, like back when you?
I mean-
because backpedal ain't quick enough. You sprint.
Are you
Turn your body.
done? You done or you
Oh,
finished?
sorry,
Which
keep
one?
going, Jay. My fault.
All right, appreciate
Bonnie's
you.
lost at the buzzer. Sorry about that. I'm just
Yeah,
frustrated.
yeah. Shout out. Who'd they play?
Just keep going. Doesn't matter.
All right. Bro, what's crazy is that was also after Florida had just played Kentucky on Saturday. SEC is nuts. Like SEC, it's literal. It's like there's gonna be a 5 or 6 seed from the SEC that just runs through the NCAA tournament. Like it's actually, I don't know. I mean, back maybe in our days of ACC and Ray's days of ACC, like I don't think we've seen a conference this. I mean, I think they got 13 out of 16 teams making the tournament right now. But
Yeah, you can win 5
from-
games in that conference and make the tournament.
100%.
No, bruh.
No, you don't. It's every. Texas has started. They played Tennessee,
Texas not getting in.
Auburn.
Texas not getting in.
I'm not.
Texas might get it.
Texas not
Texas,
getting in.
or they played Tennessee, Auburn. Who else did they play? A&M top 10. Those are their first 3 games in conference. That's insane.
And guess what? they ain't winning, bruh.
No, they
Because
not.
I'm
All
gonna
it
tell you
takes-
this right now. I'm gonna tell you this
all it
right
takes
now.
is 1 or 2 big wins against
He's gonna have
an
to get
Auburn or
60.
Tennessee.
You don't shoot enough to get 60.
That's his.
He
They don't got nothing to do
They
with
don't
that.
pass him the ball.
After how they played against Tennessee, I'm taking them over anything below the top 3 or 4 teams in the ACC. So
But Mississippi State even
Yeah, where'd they come from?
because
They
it's
play
Ben Howland.
hard.
He never did anything the right way.
Where did he come from?
Boy, Ben Howland. Oh my gosh, he gonna get.
They
guys.
got Texas has Oklahoma, Florida, Missouri, Texas A&M, Ole Miss, LSU, Arkansas, Vanderbilt. They might get 2 wins.
Hey, 2?
Texas not that good.
Texas that bad?
They're not that good. They got too
today
much
is the
hater
day
shit
of
going
hot
on.
takes from Theo. I respect it.
They got too much hater shit going on over there.
Ace Bailey's an 8th
do.
man now in the NBA.
Yeah, like come
They
on,
coming
bro.
off the bench for sure.
Stop it.
Ace
Bailey is
gonna be
not
the number 2 pick in the draft behind Cooper.
Yeah.
number
Ace
2.
Bailey's tough. Ace Bailey's still figuring it out.
He's gonna be number 2.
Listen, I can't go back
He
and
talking
watch
about
it.
he's not
I
gonna be a
look
star
crazy.
in the league. Stop it. Stop it. Hey, okay, hold on. I gotta get off this because your takes are killing me.
My fault, Ace. I'm lying.
Yeah. Shout out Ace.
We all apologize, Ace.
I'll apologize
Yeah.
for him.
On behalf of Theo, we apologize. On behalf
Yeah.
of him.
I apologize myself.
Anything associated with Theo's take. I want to hit on one thing. We haven't talked about the women's side. My wife
let's
played
go and
women's
get into it.
basketball. We got to give a little love to them. Another historic performance. All right, listen to this. Pittsburgh women's D1 ties the D1 record for coming back from 32 points down.
So tell him why.
They
Tell
were
him
down
why.
by-
Tell him why. Tell him why.
They
Because
were-
somebody didn't score in the quarter.
They were they were down 31 and a half, right? Proceeded to go on a 58-13 run to finish the game.
28-0
and won by
in the third.
won
How
by
you
15.
don't score?
Wait a minute.
Like it doesn't.
They didn't score one basket.
Now what
They
happened
didn't
was that
score
team
one
that we just
bucket.
watched, they showed up at halftime. The team that came in the van,
Yeah,
they showed up at halftime
Yeah.
and they started playing.
You're telling me they didn't score one
Mm-hmm.
point in the third quarter?
Not 1 point.
But Jay, wasn't it the first quarter? It was the second quarter that Pittsburgh had like 3 points, right?
Yeah. It was bad. Like it was
Do we
honestly
have
it
that
was
box
bad
score?
ball.
That score?
So personally,
I saw
that
it
was
the
just
other
a
day.
bad basketball game.
Crazy.
It was a bad
But
basketball
how
game.
you go from the locker room 15 minutes earlier and all of a sudden you come out and you can't score?
That's tough. That's tough.
31.
I don't know how you do that.
You're up 30. You're up 31 at halftime. 31 at halftime. Do you know what you're thinking about when you're up 30 points at halftime? Like, all right, let's just get out of here. Let's finish it out. And you lose by
what am I-
15. 15.
sick
Mixers
You
wasn't-
get blown out.
That's sick work.
So hey,
That's
shout out
sick
to
work.
Pittsburgh women's basketball.
Shout out to the girl from
SMU.
Rutgers. She came back and got a buck. She cooked the other night. She had like 35.
Who, Kamori?
Hey, listen. She really be working with you, huh?
No,
'Cause she do all that handle shit.
no. She did that one time.
All the extra stuff.
All the extra stuff, bruh.
I don't do extra.
4 or
All
5
the
dribble
extra.
combos to a 1 dribble
I wanna
pull up.
ask y'all this right now,
Sometimes
though.
you got to just make. Sometimes
This
you
is
just got to
we're-
get better.
I need everybody to make a decision right now. Final 4 teams. Go. J-Jax, you start.
Duke,
For
Iowa State, Auburn. I'll stick with my Tennessee team. I'll throw Tennessee in there.
Tyler,
St. Bonaventure.
I about threw the hell up.
You have the worst take of the day. So
It was an example. It was the wrong name. For some reason, I was thinking
example.
Ace.
yeah,
I apologized.
I'm gonna go Duke. I'm gonna go Florida. I'm gonna go Auburn right now. What? If Jamal, let me see what
If
happens
Broom-
with that ankle. That's an important ankle.
That's a big
That
piece.
ankle is very important.
There's
That's
a
an
lot
important
weighing
ankle.
on that one ankle.
It is a lot. That ankle's he is so good. So Auburn, if the ankle's hurt, then they're out. They won't even make the next weekend. And UConn. I don't bet against Hurley if they're healthy. UConn makes the Final Four.
All right.
I don't know why you have you done his? His got to be Carolina. Who else you play?
Carolina.
Carolina.
I got Carolina.
Gardner Road.
I got Carolina.
That's insane.
He is crazy, man.
That is wild.
This guy's nuts.
That's hilarious. Hey, I got Carolina, Duke. I'm gonna go Kentucky. I like Kentucky.
Me too.
And I think I'm gonna go UConn too. I like Hurley. I like Hurley a lot. That's a blue blood Final Four right there. That's a blue blood Final Four. And then I got Carolina winning the chip.
I think I'm taking Tennessee out and putting Carolina. F it. Let's go. Dark horse. Let's
You
rock
got
it.
Carolina.
Yeah, I'm going Carolina, baby. Duke.
Oh, are y'all serious right now?
Carolina, Duke,
Getting in the tournament?
Auburn, and yeah, I got to rock with UConn. I'm always go with the team who won it last, so I'm going to go with UConn.
So there's no love for Iowa State. No love for Iowa
I
State.
said Iowa State.
I don't.
They're beatable.
I watched them though.
They're beatable. Texas Tech
against
smoked
Texas
that.
Tech, and it was like
They smoked that.
I don't trust them all the time. I don't think
It's
they
a-
score.
But it's an away game, though. You know how these away games are. In
I
conference.
don't trust SEC teams in the tournament.
Wow. That's a bold
don't.
take.
I don't. You trust Tennessee? Hell no. They can't
That's why I
score.
just that's why I
know.
just said.
I'm with
That's what I
you.
just said.
I don't
But
trust
there's
them
some
in the tournament.
there's some teams in that SEC that can
SEC
score the
nuts.
ball.
That's why I said Kentucky. That was the one. That's the only team I said.
It could be the Final Four could just be an SEC championship.
Bro, Kentucky
really could
can
be.
score, bro.
No, it
How
could
many
be.
times they put up 100 this year?
I mean, a
A
lot.
lot.
Florida can score. Let's look. Let's not.
And guess who about beat
Florida can
Florida?
score too.
Guess who about beat Florida?
Who did?
You already know.
Them
That's
Hills,
why they're
boy.
going. That's why they're going to make it to the Final Four.
And you see Jay Wash? Come on, bro.
Wow.
Come
Wow.
on, bro.
Hey,
Ain't no rivalry, me.
What's his name? Cadeau traveled, so
Cadeau
my,
Hey,
my
Les-
son called
Les-
it out, and I said no, he didn't. I'll go back.
Your son,
boy.
your son
He slid his
travels.
pivot.
Your son travels.
No, no.
wait. So are you?
you ain't see the highlights?
Race?
He don't that hit his hand.
Oh
That
my
thing go.
God! Here we
So you're
go.
raising your son to be a UNC hater as well. That's
Yes.
that's not.
That's
No, I
crazy.
wasn't.
As
I
a
actually
parent,
cheer
as a
for
parent, I want to
UNC.
come to you. As a parent, I
Okay.
want to come to you and say that's
Okay.
bad parenting. We gotta
You
we
think
gotta
I
work
should?
on this.
I need to let him make his own decisions.
Yeah, if he want to go
Yeah.
to Carolina, that's the best place for him to go.
Best
Honestly.
place, Chapel
They haven't
Hill.
they haven't anybody since Dante. We're going to Creighton.
That's crazy.
You see the
Wow,
number one. We
that's
hey,
so stereotypical
crazy.
right there.
That
I'm
we
not
could go
like
in so
what?
many. We could go in some
I'm-
different
That could've
directions
went-
with that one. I ain't
yeah.
gonna lie. That's crazy. There was some undertones. There was
That
some
sounds-
undertones with that.
that
I'm
was
going
on
to
some-
Creighton.
I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, that was on some
Over
other shit.
Carolina, bro? Come on, man.
Come on, bro. We play white boys too.
Yeah. Tyler
Yeah.
Hansborough.
Tyler
If that's what
Hansborough.
you're worried
Hey,
about,
I'm gonna
that's what
just
you're worried
explain to you
about.
right now. He ain't 6'10". Okay, now go again. Try again.
Hey, we had-
go. Keep going.
Who we had last year? What was it? Brady? We had Brady Manick.
6'9".
Brady Manning.
Who we had? What's the old boy shooter we had last year?
He's
Okay.
6'5".
Cormac Ryan.
6'5".
Yep.
Wes Miller,
What about
Wes Miller
Andrew
played with
Playtech?
me.
Bobby Frazier.
Bobby Frazier.
Oh, I remember Bobby Frazier.
Luke May.
Hey, what's he doing now?
Come on now.
Come on, bro. Chill. He coaching.
Is he?
He's
I don't
he's
know.
coaching,
Wes is at
commentating. I
Cincinnati.
think maybe.
Wes is awesome.
I love West.
West cooking.
I love
Hey.
West. West boys play hard for him.
Boy.
They play hard for West.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what they don't do though. They can't
They
shoot
can't-
like
Yeah, West can shoot.
Bruh,
No, West can
Cincinnati
shoot, but
can't
he ain't
score
got no
at-
shooters on
But
his
I think
team.
it's just
Oh.
I think it's Cincinnati and like when has Cincinnati ever had a shooter? You just walk into Cincinnati.
Kirkpatrick.
Who?
Kilpatrick.
Oh, that's so true.
He had a clip.
He did have a
He
clip.
had a
Hey,
clip.
Kenny Satterfield. Y'all don't remember him.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you're just naming people.
Kenny
All right, no
Satterfield.
idea.
Kenny
He was a
Satterfield was
bucket,
that
though.
guy.
Hey, before we get out of here, Jax, I want to ask y'all one thing because this has to be addressed. Is Jayson Tatum the softest superstar ever
Why?
in Boston history?
Why we say that?
Why are
Hey,
we talking
bro.
about this?
Why we say
Is that not the most outlandish take I ever heard?
Yeah,
Bro.
that was crazy to me.
That was wild.
Like
that was
for
crazy.
what? Like it was
Yeah, what are we talking
unprovoked.
about?
Like
Awful.
where did it
where did
come
that
from?
come from?
Yeah.
What? Did you know where it came from?
I mean, when I heard that, I ain't even entertain it. Like, I'm like,
I turned it
stupid.
off.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I turned
Yeah.
off the minute and a half clip after 15 seconds because I was like,
Yeah,
what are you
it's
talking
stupid.
about? Like
What are
this
you
guy is a first team All NBA multiple times, like NBA champ. What do you mean? Like
Not afraid.
That was
to
a
take
bad
the last
take.
shot. Like
Not
what are you
afraid.
saying, man?
that was worse than the East Belly take. I ain't gonna lie, Theo. So I way to
And I
deflect
took mine
to
back.
a different topic.
I took mine. Mine wasn't even real. Ace, I'm about to. Hey, listen. We gonna go back
gonna
to
have
the
to
live.
find
We
his
gonna
number.
take what I said about that off. Ace, you gonna be a star, my boy.
Hey, he doubled
I
down
know,
too,
I'm
didn't
fucking
he?
Who?
Didn't Jennings double down like the next podcast
they-
they had?
They
He-
started
he-
going back and forth.
Yeah, he was saying
Well,
that he said
Jason
that
didn't.
to put a fire in him, whatever that meant.
What are you a fire?
Hey, hey, do you think Jason give a?
No, he
Okay.
don't. I mean, he posted something that said that he heard it. He definitely heard what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we all had a conversation about the Sacramento. I can't even say they sorry asses.
Take your time.
The
Take your time.
Sacramento Kings.
Sacro, what?
They won 7 in a row. Are they for real?
So was it the coach?
Jason
Was it the
post
coach?
on his page 300?
Huh?
don't
Jason
know.
post on his page 300.
Oh yeah. Was it the coaching? T? Was it the coaching?
No, you know,
I like.
you know
how
it's
can
not
we say
coaching.
Mike Brown brought
I'm
him
just
to the
playing.
playoffs?
You know it's
last
not
year?
coaching.
I
It's
like
just he lost somebody in the locker room that was very important.
very
and
important. And now he's gone.
yeah, that's all it was.
Yep. He is not there.
That's all it
anymore.
was.
No, that's what it was.
You know,
I mean, they got the same players, right?
Did y'all gonna post the clip of DeRozan shooting?
No, they do.
They got the same exact players.
God, I want to see Zach LaVine somewhere else, bro.
That's just
That's sick.
Look at that! Look at that! Mm.
You know what's so crazy to me?
Oh,
And,
this is all
like,
in,
it's
in
like-
a row?
That wasn't no travel.
yeah, it's exactly what
any-
Buddy did at the end of your game.
At any level, you bring a star onto another team, and people just expect it to just be like
Yeah.
as if they've been playing for 10 years. Like
Yeah.
DeMar is a completely different player than any of those guys have played with before.
Mm-hmm.
And you expect him just to slide right into the lineup and all right, let's go. Like, come on. But hey, we're not making the decisions, right?
And the thing is, too, what's the name's not Cleveland didn't look like this when Don first got there.
No.
It takes time.
No.
Those things take time. And the last thing before we get out of here, Indiana Pacers, watch out. Beat Cleveland last night. I know it's a regular season game, but when they play well, they can beat anybody.
Hey, I don't even really watch NBA. I've told y'all that multiple times. But I've seen Indiana, and I've seen them score 130 and still lose multiple times. So I'll leave that at that,
What you
and
think,
we'll
Ray?
see what
They
happens.
They don't play defense. You know, they want to try to outscore you. You know, so we know that don't last in the playoffs. But they missing one of their best defenders. I will say that. They missing one of their
Neesmith.
best
Yeah,
he's out. You know, he's a pest. But you know, we all know one guy can't play defense on everybody. So, you know, shout out to Rick Carlisle though. Rick Carlisle.
Yeah.
Rick Carlisle
Rick.
let you hoop. Rick let you hoop.
Rick,
Do we?
Oh man, Rick let you hoop. Rick let me hoop when I was here. He let me hoop. So
Rick, that's
You might be Yeah, you might be the only person I heard say some shit like that.
Well, I mean,
Hey, I got shout out
respect
to
for
Rick, man. Shout out to Rick.
I got respect for Rick because Rick kept it 100 with me. You know what I'm saying? And that's all you can do. I came in my first year, had an ankle injury. They brought in J.J. Barrera. They had Devin Harris. We was loaded. Monte Ellis. We was loaded in guards. Rondo. We was loaded in guards. So when I came back off my ankle injury, and he told me straight up to my face, he said, I love you, son, but I ain't got no minutes for you right now. And this is me coming out of New York, being a starter, you know, being a big time point guard in the league, and I'm getting DNPs, sitting on the bench, 10 games straight.
Sick.
I wish I knew what that felt like, you know?
That's a great characteristic of a coach.
Oh man, he kept it real with me. But that next year,
Just honesty.
he let me rock
Straight
out.
up.
Yeah, I mean, just be honest with me. Don't just tell me, oh yeah, we're gonna find minutes for you. How some of these coaches do. Yeah, we got you. We're gonna find minutes for you, and they never play you.
Hey, what's the go-to? Keep working. Stay ready.
Oh, yeah.
Stay ready.
If I hear
baby,
stay ready one more time, I promise you I'll go crazy.
And if listen,
That's what you need
that
to transfer.
dumb,
Damn.
oh my God, that
He said
stay
stay
ready,
ready.
group. Oh, they call it. It's a group now.
Stay ready.
They call it
Yeah,
stay ready.
a whole group.
Oh.
A whole group. It's 3 players and 7 managers or 7 like people that they
Y'all
just hired to
crazy.
play pickup with you. It's like, what
Right,
am
you
I
gotta
really
do those-
accomplishing,
yep.
yo?
That's what Beeline did. He had the scrimmages going on.
Y'all crazy.
Bro.
He did.
It
He had the
is
scrimmages.
sick work.
For real.
And I want to give a shout out to Louisville. Louisville's turned that thing around.
He's a great coach.
It's the coach.
I like him.
He's a great coach.
I like him a lot.
He's good.
Yeah.
Because he has the juice, and he could tell. You could tell those guys like playing for him.
Yeah, he's one of those. He's one of those like unsung. I thought when they hired him, they were going to do really well.
Yeah.
He's gonna turn around. That's what they needed, a little jolt in the program,
sure.
he's
Yeah.
got.
I mean, they could only go up from where they were. I'll tell you that. So
It's the only way you can go.
That's a fact.
But I ain't gonna say too much. You know, my lady from Louisville, so I won't say too much. She get mad at me.
hey, shout out to the Cardinals. Is that what we need to be saying?
Yeah. Shout out to the Cardinals. What they do? They do that shit right there. Right there.
Hey,
We lost to them too. But hey, man, Jax, we appreciate you, my boy. We got what? We got 2 tweets. What's the tweets? Oh hell, my fault.
I believe LeBron James is going to leave the game worse than he found it. And that's just my particular opinion because he doesn't have any accountability for how he has impacted the game. And a lot of the things, he admitted it. He said the quiet part out loud. LeBron James is a football player playing basketball. And they moved these rules so that his skill set could work. And so they got rid of the power forward. They got rid of all these people that could contest his shots and be there at the basket so that he have a wide open lane and do what he does.
He's just a hater.
I fell asleep.
My
Yeah.
told me I need to stand up.
Yeah.
I
All
fell
I saw, a guy stuck on stupid. Because that just made no sense whatsoever. LeBron James doesn't get held accountable.
You talking about the most,
Brother.
the person that people talk crazy about the most are all outlets that I've seen. They kill this man all the time. So I have no comment for that. You know, some people don't even deserve a response.
Don't
So
give
I
it the
have
time
nothing
of
to
day.
say.
That's
I have nothing to
We
say.
He's trying to go viral.
I have nothing to
We
say.
shouldn't even play the clip. Honestly,
Yeah, we shouldn't even play the clip on
Good
our
for
show.
Kwame.
leave that in the dark.
Good.
Hey, he from
He from where?
Gardner Road.
I don't know where he from. He ain't
Okay,
from,
yeah,
he ain't from
yeah.
North Carolina. He's from Georgia.
Same shit, right?
Nah, he don't say that.
No.
Now it's the same. Now it's the same.
He ain't from the Carolinas.
Okay. What's the next tweet, bro? So we can get out of here. Oh, JJ know about this, bro. We don't know how to handle no, bro. This is sick work.
Hey, no.
What is this? What?
Hey,
I've never seen this.
He really think he working.
I've never seen this before.
He doesn't get that. That doesn't like. What is he doing?
What do you think he's doing?
You know, you know, my grandfather once told me. He said, "You can't help stupid." That's what he once told me. And
Hey, play it one more time. Look how he backed the lawnmower up.
He's really acting like he's putting in work,
Hey,
like
look,
he's really doing it.
Look,
Yep.
the way he got that
Yep.
in the same spot.
The little steps.
Yeah, the baby step.
He's worried he's gonna
so he
slip.
don't slip.
What is
Where
going
you
on?
gonna
He's
slip?
not even dressed right.
Hey, I'm gonna go and tell you right now, he is on methamphetamine.
He has a quarter
Gotta
zip
be.
on, no gloves, no hat, nothing. Out
Right.
there
Nothing.
mowing snow.
Hey, if you don't grow up in snow, this when it snows in Dallas, it's like, oh my goodness.
Did you see what we got?
They canceled school. They canceled school 2
They
days
canceled school
before it even came.
Yeah, I picked my son up on Wednesday.
School's
He
canceled.
just got back, and
He lit.
we get in the car. Have a great weekend. I said, Theo, what the hell is she talking about weekend? He said, we don't have school.
We don't have school for the next
I
2
said,
days.
don't have school.
I was sick.
Bro, the roads were fine.
Yes, they
Did y'all?
was.
Did it?
As soon as you
was
get
it,
out the neighborhood.
As soon as you get out the neighborhood, the roads were fine.
Was it enough like to do anything in the snow out there in
Yeah,
Dallas?
you can
it
make
was.
Yeah,
sense.
you could do a little something.
Yeah,
It was a little icy though. It was like a little slushy. You could do. Y'all had snow out there in Tennessee, didn't you?
I ain't gonna lie, it snowed a lot, yo. It snowed from like 9:30 to 6.
Dang.
It was,
many
yeah, it
inches you
came
get?
down.
No, it's not a lot.
We probably got
McKinney, too.
6 to 8.
Did it?
We probably got 6 to 8. It was on the
Oh,
ground.
yeah. Hey, shout out to
Dallas is
Tennessee.
just weird. Downtown Dallas, it didn't snow.
Oh, my God.
And then
And that's
Frisco,
crazy.
McKinney.
And then you
it
go
snowed.
to Frisco, McKinney, it's snow everywhere.
It makes no sense. Makes no sense.
Yeah.
Nah, man, that's another show of To the Baja. Jay Jackson, we appreciate you. Ray, appreciate you. T,
Yes, sir.
appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all, boys.
To all the listeners, we appreciate you. We'll be back on Thursday, same time, 12 o'clock. We have my boy E back. Cam be back? Cam will be back on Thursday. We appreciate y'all. We getting bigger and better. We out. Peace.
Peace.